We are live. Welcome
Hello.
to Riptide. So, some news. There will not be any other content this week, as is Thanksgiving, and we're heading out to go see family like tomorrow, early tomorrow. So, no table talk, no other videos to be released, but hopefully we'll be getting started back next week. Still trying to find some good content for the channel, so I apologize for all those who've been waiting for more build videos slash archetype videos. I'm just trying to do something that will hopefully ensure a better lifespan for the channel. So, it's been difficult, but we'll get there, hopefully, fingers crossed. Right, so let's recap what happened last week. So, you guys are at Lake Gunnabile, which is a pretty sizable lake that is currently in a tumultuous state due to a portal, and I remember I used a term for it, and I can't remember what term I used for it. There's something about this portal that is simultaneously bringing water, sucking water in, and spewing water out from the plane of water. And the group thus far has been finding out some machinations behind the scenes, some interesting elements to the entire system, that all these points of, water manipulation seem to be each a part of a greater mechanism that is doing some unknown purpose, possibly to help the currents of the plane of water, but it is hard to say. You guys have roughly got a battle plan. It's a little, precarious, but you're planning on taking a boat out near about the epicenter of everything going on in the lake, dropping someone in, casting a spell on them to prevent them from being sucked through to a different dimension, and then using immovable rods to lock them in place so that they can attempt to manipulate the portal, and using a wall of water to help hopefully make the currents not as strong. So, that being the case,
I believe we also suggested hiding from it.
That's true.
That did come up.
Sneaking up on it.
Anybody have terrain expert water? We can move 5 feet. They'll never know we're there.
So, that being the case, your supplies have arrived, and now it comes down to William learning and preparing the spells necessary, y'all getting the gear up, and readying yourself and steeling yourselves for the journey to come. So, your supplies have arrived. I believe you got 3 spell scrolls, or was it 4?
We know one was water wall.
One was water wall, one was dispel magic. One was what was the other one? There's another big one. Mr. Wizard Man, they were your spells.
I'm trying to remember. Yeah, it was... Ah, fuck, I didn't write them down. Let me look through the spells. Because I know it was on the arcane spell list.
Because we didn't have to worry about water breathing because they had us covered on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you had the dimensional anchor in your spell list, Fidget.
Yep, I did, and I upped Dark Vision to 5th level. That way it's less for a day. And if we're still up for it, I can still cast Life Detection or Life Connection.
Yeah, I don't know why I didn't even think about writing this down. That's on me.
I know it's a total of 10 spell levels.
Are they in your inventory anywhere?
No. I don't think I wrote it down because I assumed we'd get them in this.
Alicia
session.
says it was an extra dark vision.
Oh, okay.
We're still missing a spell then.
I don't even know if we did the full thing. If we, like, did the full spell. I mean, worst comes worst, I can just look on the channel.
That's what I was just about to go do. Oops.
Yeah, no, it was just Water Wall, Dispel Magic, and Dark Vision. It was just those three. We had the option
Okay.
for more spells, but we found nothing that was useful.
Alright, we'll just stick with that then. Alright, so you need to learn spells. It's gonna be your first time.
It is. I don't know what to do here.
Alright, learn a spell. So, you will need to... Well, they've provided enough materials for you to learn the spells. So you don't need to worry about gold price, but you do need to worry about making an Arcana DC.
Okay.
Alright, so, what spell do you want to learn first?
Let's get that Water Wall.
Water Wall. Alright, 3rd level spell. That is going to be a DC 20.
I think I
Critical.
pass.
Alright, and you have magical fast hand, right?
Yep, magical shorthand. So,
What's
and
up?
I am a master when it comes to Arcana, so it takes me 5 minutes per spell level.
Alright, 15 minutes. All done and dusted. Next.
Got ourselves Dispel Magic.
Okay, and I believe that's spell level 2. It is. DC 18.
Smashed it again.
Yeah, I literally can't fail. But for
No,
fun,
you can crit fail.
that's fair.
Always a possibility. Granted, even if you crit fail, you'll just get a normal failure.
Yeah.
So, alright. So, that's another one down. And then, were you intending on using Dark Vision? Or learning Dark Vision?
I mean, did you want to learn that at all, Fidget?
Well,
I mean, I can swap out every day.
Oh, okay.
Fidget has access to her whole spell list every day, so
I mean, I'll learn it. If it doesn't consume the scroll when I do that,
it does.
then... Yeah, sure, I'll learn it. I have the chance.
Okay. That is also a 2nd level spell. DC 18. Failure.
Oops.
Oh, I failed.
Alright.
Did you want to hero point it?
I mean, what does failing do?
So, if you fail learn a spell, but the materials aren't expended, and then I believe you can't. Well, I think you have a thing that makes it where you can try again sooner. But typically, if you fail learn a spell, you can't attempt to do so for a certain amount of time.
I don't know if I do.
Let's see here.
It's not a familiar thing to me.
I know there's a rule about it. What was it though? I don't see it here.
Wasn't it just you lost the money and you failed to learn the spell? I think that's what I remember from when Q was doing it.
Well, Q had a special thing where if he failed, it he didn't have to wait afterwards. Oh, yeah, failure. You learn the spell but can try again after you gain a level.
Oh, I see.
It's right there.
I don't know if I want to use a hero point on a scroll, so I can just give that to like Fidget or something. Here you are. I'll learn it later or something.
Okay.
I'd rather use a hero point for when I could die, or when someone else is like life or death.
Well. So after that, we do have the homebrew rule that if you're a wizard or witch, you can swap your spells with a 10-minute activity.
Oh, funny you say that.
Oh, do you have that theorem?
I do.
Yeah, you can actually select a different theorem because I just give this to all wizards and witches.
I like that rule. All right, I'll change that.
Well, they're the only ones who actually have to pay money to add to their spell books.
Hell yeah, let's get a new one then.
It is a good one though. I actually really like spell substitution, but I feel it's kind of lame for the classes that use it or like have to actually invest to expand their spell books, where like druid and cleric are just like, well, I'll just change anything I want from my whole spell list every level. But you all can decide. You guys got a leaf token with a boat symbol on it, so your boat is ready when you cast it into the water. And you need to decide when, how, and what you're gonna do to stop this portal.
All right.
Do you want to start at morning? Give best chance for light in the water while you can?
I mean, might make for a good idea. Rather like to see down there. At least any of us going down there.
Well, I can make sure you see for the whole day.
True.
I shake myself up like a glow stick and start shining.
Just snap your neck and you start glowing.
Yes.
Now here's a important question, Cam.
What's up?
Which also I'll say, beginning of the day, this will be precedent going forward. I'll always cast my my pocket library at its highest level. If I learned anything in the interim that might be able to help us on the this whole portal part,
You did spend some time retraining and getting some proficiency, you can definitely reevaluate. Go ahead and make a Plains of Water lore check, and I gotta
Sure.
increase the DC.
Uh-oh. Alright, I have a +2 status bonus.
Alright.
Wonder if I can actually help with this one.
Can certainly try.
You will need at least master proficiency in anything but Plane of Water lore.
Okay, I'm good to go. Got that master nature, yo.
Yeah, let's see if it helps.
+2 will probably be nice.
That would be.
That is not a... yeah, that is a critical. Yes.
Alrighty. So that's going to be a total +4 extra because of a status bonus and a circumstance. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Nice.
Nice.
44. Damn.
That is a critical success.
Holy shit.
About to fucking galaxy brain this shit. Jimmy Neutron.
Brain
Alright.
just
Said a nat 20.
starts floating off the ground.
Oh,
So,
rises.
diving deep, you were inspired to understand more about the ecosystems of the Plane of Water. The Plane of Water is not like a planet, right? It is a full dimension full of water. It is a massive space akin to like one of the layers of hell. And it lies on the sector of planes that are most tied to the elements. In particular, it is close to the elements of, or it's between earth and air. Bum, 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 bum. Actually, let me pull out the wiki real quick. Let me see if I can find a diagram of how the planes are set up, because it helps make more sense. I should have expected that.
What, the whole diving deep into the plane of water part?
No. I did see that, though.
I did not make
I
that.
typed in Pathfinder Inner Sphere planes, and I got a bunch of images of actual, like, water planes. Let's see. I know what the images I'm looking for. It's just where I can find that is a different question. Let's see.
I'm not seeing any images, but I think I found something under Great Beyond. Downside is it has an image, but it's for the River of Souls.
Kind
Okay.
of fun, but also kind of spooky.
There will be a book coming out on the planes. Unfortunately, that just won't be until late or middle next year. But so I'll do my best to kind of explain what the diagram is like. So at the center of everything is the material plane, right? Well, it's the material plane and the shadow plane specifically. And the elemental planes are the closest planes that kind of surround these two and somewhat of like a sphere. And they are kind of balanced by the positive and negative energy planes. It's really hard to explain because it's like a 3-dimensional diagram. But how it's set up is that the planes are orientated in a fashion where they are adjacent to 2 planes and opposite of their opposing plane. So water is flanked by air and earth, but does not touch fire, and same for air and earth are separated between fire and air.
We just actually had a little diagram linked in Twitch chat.
Oh,
It's from World Anvil. This does look like what you've been explaining.
That would be helpful. I'm looking it up.
Man, World Ample coming in clutch.
Loosely, more or less. It's I would say this diagram is a little more on the confusing side. If you're not familiar with the if you're not familiar with how everything is set up. But yes, I'll drop this link in the Discord for those who are not watching the stream. So in that diagram, right, you have air, water, earth, fire, kind of in this circular globe fashion around the plane. And the ethereal plane is actually a plane that runs between each of these planes and kind of like separates all things. The important thing to remember. So when you start to think about it and you're looking at the system, you have to believe that there is a purpose for all of this. The problem is inherently the system is not a good scale. The material plane is not just Galarian. It's all planets that essentially exist in Galarian's space, or at least those that are theoretically said to exist. The plane of water is a massive place. It is a whole dimension of its own. One planet with this kind of system would not be enough to necessarily create any significant change.
So
the more you understand, the more this deepens. It might be that these portals are connected to key junction points in the plane of water, in which the extra flow might be a mechanism for an even greater mechanism. Some other implements, if you were to go into the plane of water and properly investigate the areas, you might be able to get more of a sense of what is going on there. But you do know that for all intents and purposes, it is to create change. Another thing that is different between elements on the planes and elements in the material plane is, as far as the core of what makes an element, like to put into layman's term, water in the water plane is more watery than water in other planes.
Okay.
I want to drink it.
You
What's
get
it
too
taste
hydrated
like?
and die.
Oh no.
It'll be too crisp, my man. You won't be able to speak ever.
It's too crisp and fresh.
You'll be sent to euphoric shock.
Your
Take
mind
a
just
sip
shatters.
and I let out the loudest, crispest, most clear click of the tongue you've ever heard.
It's
Resounds
nothing.
throughout the world.
It's nothing on a small scale that's any major deal. But to say water on the material plane is balanced inherently by the mixing of elements and how they all come together to form the material plane. So, there are implications that it might also be a somewhat of a filtration system if what Fidget had said before was true, and that the plane of water is stagnating due to the lack of Lysinessa's influence. It might be stagnating in more than just like a physical sense, but in a metaphysical sense. In which case, the element itself might be improperly mixing or not mixing at all with surrounding elements, which is what helps create such a good atmosphere. When you think about it in that way, the freshwater and saltwater components that the plane gets would create a very good and diverse, ecobiome, more or less, for life to sustain. Without movements and without all those things, the plane of air and water might actually start to more encroach on the plane of water. When the equilibrium is broken and the elements themselves are not like emboldened by each other, they will essentially begin to collapse. So, getting water from the material plane, which is inherently more balanced than water on the water plane, on an etheric and metaphysical level, might also be something that's keeping the water plane's dimensions stable. It's not to a great degree, and you would have to imagine that something else has to be going on, because again, Galarian is a big planet by your understanding, but compared to the plane of water, it's nothing. It's a pebble in the sea. So, these points must be connected to points of relevance within the plane of water. Points that can utilize what it's getting from the plane of water, or from the material plane, to help the plane of water avoid collapse in some form or sense. And you now realize that this is not just a question of, oh, Galarian's going to flood or lose all its water. if the plane of water were to collapse, elemental balance would shift in drastic ways and cause probably the destruction of everything. Now, to some relief, this would happen on a millennial scale. Thousands upon thousands of years to happen. But if it gets to a point of no return, there might not be any way of actually fixing things. And so your prior theory must be correct. A lot of these implements must have been here for a significant amount of time. Enough for a plan on this scale. So, there is problems. The material plane, while inherently balanced, is also very victim to imbalances and elemental shifts because of this. It doesn't have the same forces like the elemental planes do that balance each other out. You are getting etheric interference on the elemental level of what's happening on the material plane. Which means creatures that are affected by magic or affected by elemental coherence, I guess is the best way to put it, are more likely to become erratic, fearful, or just violent.
To anything that has like that touchstone to the plane of water, like elementals or maybe what are they, Aquans?
Well, Aquan is a language.
Oh no, it's the what are they? I played one, for God's sake. I always want to say Triton because that's what it is in 5e.
Azurketi is the mer people in this one.
Oh, okay.
You may also be thinking of Undyne.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking of Undyne.
Yeah, and you'd be correct. In fact, anyone who has a mixed heritage with elemental water specifically might be feeling a greater effect in everything that is going on currently, especially in areas where this is happening. This is very massive, grand in scale, and it involves mechanisms that you have no actual understanding of, because they're just something that just don't exist in Galarian. These points, though, must be connected somehow to a greater force in the plane of water.
Mm-hmm.
A greater location in the plane of water. Ones that might be more influential on the currents and tides of the plane of water. So, not only are you guys going to have to worry about these portals, everything that's going on with them, but when you do solve that issue, you got to figure out how now to help the plane of water to prevent its inevitable collapse. Granted, millennia into the future.
Yeah. Which is something he'd bring up to the party very quickly. Well, we do have at least one small thing. In lots and lots of research on all of this, I've concluded I might at least have a larger understanding on this issue, mainly of the fact that, as we kind of figured out before, this is most likely to fix a problem that the plane of water is facing, to increase its currents, bring that all back. However, on the other end, this is also preventing the plane of water from collapsing. So if we were to, go about everything, stop every portal, and do what we've been trying to do, we would spell doom for the plane of water and then cause a massive, horrible, destructive event. If it's collapses, would spell doom for all things. Granted, in a few million years, but still would, cause that. Throw some elements out of whack, and any races on Galarian that have like this touchstone to the plane of water will start to be affected as well, acting erratically, violent, or just not acting their usual self. So, if we want to actually solve this, we also have to fix the plane of water's problem.
But what? Sorry, I'm gonna add a little bit more insight, considering you crit
Yeah,
on a very difficult check, I might add.
I'm pretty cool like that.
What in all the realms could even have enough possible sway to alter an entire plane?
Hedgehogs.
Jesus.
Yep, hedgehogs.
Hedgehog Jesus?
Yeah.
I mean, technically, so far, Alex is the closest.
Oh god, come on, really? That was a joke.
Can I make a religion roll?
Sure,
I will also make a religion roll.
sure.
Yeah, sure, why not? I got it.
I feel like the answer is just going to be a god, but
Most likely it is a
Yeah,
god,
it
but
is.
Yeah, most likely.
Oof.
It's almost like Lysanessa being freed might be the thing that helps solve all the problems.
yeah.
Who could have seen that coming?
Foreshadowing.
Wait a minute, the story?
that can't be right.
You're telling me that
It's not
the
the
story of this campaign is connected to what we're doing right now?
Yeah, it's bizarre.
Oh, shit.
Guys,
God.
this is too obvious. We need water Jesus, okay?
I
Yeah.
agree. I think it can't be
Yeah.
that simple.
We need to find the Jesus that walks underwater.
We're missing a
True.
major piece of the puzzle right now.
You are. What does
We are.
entities like Pazuzu or other forces interested in this? I mean, even the Brine King wouldn't be so blind as to see the inevitable collapse as the plane of water and think it's a good thing.
Superiority of the elements instead of being imbalanced.
It's hard to say. But
Just
with
feel like
this, you've at least unlocked one major part of the story. Which is, as long as things keep going on, not only will water levels on Galarian fluctuate in massive ways, but also entities or beings connected to the plane of water or the elements of water will suffer as well. So that needs to be stopped, and y'all might need to think about something on how to help the plane of water. Which might mean coming into direct conflict with the Brine King.
Most likely.
Clearly, we just have to open all the other portals into the water place, so it just becomes like Galarian. Solved.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, at least, what was the point I was making? There's another thing I need to mention. I was on the tip of my tongue. Another fucking thing you revealed, and then it's like it just whooshed.
Something about going to the plane of water.
That's it. That's it.
Okay.
As well, all of these portals, because keep in mind the plane of water is fuck off massive, and Galarian is itty bitty, not really important. So these portals probably lead to somewhere very important inside the plane of water. And if we want to actually go about all this, we might need to investigate, figure out where these portals are popping up in, and also take us in direct conflict with the powers that be there that, freed Luminessa and all that. So, added a little extra danger to our quest, I guess. Fun. Love that.
What? What the fuck? I was just running security for a mysterious portal out in the ocean, and now I'm stopping the collapse of the planes. We are?
Might as well, right?
Yes.
To my knowledge, I'm the first one to
Yeah.
figure this out. As he's like looking towards the other students, like confirming, like, yeah, I'm just smart as shit, right?
They just
I knew it
look
all along.
dumbfounded.
I assume
yeah,
this
we just told them if we don't fix this, our world's fucked.
millions of years. That's fine. At least he turns to them like, you haven't heard anything about this before. Like, I'm the first one with this theory.
No, I came up with it a while ago. I knew this all
No.
along.
He has never said anything about it.
Sorry.
They're just
They're a
like,
liar a lot.
that sounds like a lot of conjecture to make without any physical proof.
Proof I can find. However, a lot of this stems together. Any large knowledge on the plate of water and then just putting one and one together. What I'm hearing is I'm getting a paper out of this.
Oh, sure.
Grant money. Yes.
What a nerd.
Just let me into their libraries now.
So that does beg the question: do we still close this portal, or?
I was gonna ask that as well. Do we?
Well, I don't want the planes to collapse. I also don't want this world to be flooded.
Oh, this one's not flooding. The most we're gonna be doing is fucking over some fish, and elementals might come in, all that. With that
Wow.
scale, I don't particularly care what happens to this big lake, but it still might need to investigate.
A better question is, if we do close it, can we reopen it? And would it be at the same location? Because if we do close it, it would prevent some damage temporarily, but if we could somehow come back and access it again...
I might be able to. I know a ritual to open portals, or at least reawaken some.
It would probably be best to close it so that we don't disrupt the balance of this ecosystem.
I mean, if we've got a way to open it again, that should work. And if we're able to protect if there's any focuses, that might be helpful.
Yeah, I mean, personally, I mean, like I said, I don't particularly care what happens to this lake. But if we can investigate, figure it out, and I guess stop the whole thing as well, that's a few wins in a single action. But I think it might still benefit us a lot if we can go down there and figure out what's going on, analyze the portal a lot more, look onto the other side of the portal, things like that. That might still prove helpful.
What if, since there's a plan for one of us to go down and shut the portal, what if one of us tied ourselves to you with a rope once the rods are in place? And then if we go through the portal, we can pull ourselves back through, but get an idea as to what's on the other side. Because Sylvanas went to the portal of the one in the shackles. They would give us an idea as to where it is, at least.
That's not a good idea for this portal. This portal is in and out in different possible locations.
Okay.
It's a bit of a complicated one. It's honestly just causing harm in this region, and there's no way to like go back and forth.
Well, then I have no more suggestions. But if we close it, I have no problem with it.
And there's other portals throughout the world, so this is not like the only one that we can go through.
We'll have others. And with this, hopefully I can actually get proof, because there's other interested parties in the portals, and it would be pretty bad if they all went around closing all of them. However, it also might need some real convincing if, hey, by the way, this possible threat, it's gotta stop trying to fix it.
Wait, what if we get wiped out again, though? You know, just another Strix just comes up, blows us all up.
I mean, that's just the risks you take with a good investigation, don't you?
This
saying I
thing,
want
we
that.
didn't even have a chance to fight it. I don't
It's-
mind taking risks, but
It's an annihilation, really.
I mean, if only one of us is going down there, we can keep an eye out. It's just those that do go down would probably have to stay in the boat in the middle of the lake and just keep an eye out.
Okay.
is there any way to even stop the Strix from just blowing us up?
I don't know. Do I possibly know anything about Strix? And like, do they have one big weakness where they're like, oh, my weakness, and then they'll stop attacking?
Well, typically Strix, and this is, I'm just gonna say is common knowledge, don't have innately world-shattering power. They're another, well, admittedly uncommon, but ancestry that looks upon Galarian space.
Ah, I see. So it's just a really strong one.
And I failed my role to identify if they were part of a religion, so I can't do any more research on that one.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Oh, it was demonic in appearance.
I mean, I'll be honest with you. The only reason I'm undergoing something of this threat is because it's tied in with my research. If this was something else, I'd recommend let's hightail it, leave it to some other poor fools so they can get killed by some demon thing. But there's too much to be gained, I feel, from going about this.
Oh, I don't blame you, but we should have a plan to at least stop the Strix, because it's strong.
It sounds like it caught you off guard last time. At the very least, you wouldn't know it's coming.
That'd be plan 1, or plan A, just don't be caught unaware. Because I don't have much magics I can prepare that's anti-Strix ambush. I can cast things so when I see it, I can hurt it. That's about it. I feel like that's most of our skill sets. If we see a thing, we can fight it.
That's true, but this thing reacts quickly. I've never seen something that fast.
It blew up our ship really fast.
Yeah, I feel like if they show up, it's too late anyways.
Who knows? It might be different. The one in the shackles was a straight portal into probably a very deep part of it, from what I understand the way you described it, Sylvanas. If this is not a full-on portal, maybe we have a better chance of them not noticing that one.
Maybe.
That might be it, but William said it was carefully planned, so...
Well, the entire
not sure.
thing was not exactly this portal.
Oh.
The entire plan is stupidly complicated and is most likely, divine in nature to some extent, with the powers that be. So, this portal is just one of many. Perhaps it might not catch its eye, but if it does, I think the best thing we could do is just keep an eye out and not get ambushed. And at the very least, it went after a crystal last time, so if we are careful with the crystal, maybe we can stall it to give enough time to even fight it.
Or we could somehow I don't know if it detects the crystal or somehow hides like presence from it. If it can't sense the crystal, maybe it won't come. I don't know how it works, but I'm just guessing here.
I wish I had some sort of spell or ability to put something in a extra dimensional little storage area. I can only do that for my books.
I mean, we do have bags of holding. You'd risk filling it with water when you did it, but if you're able to somehow slip it in, one of us could give you one of ours. Just empty out the contents.
That could work. Just if they can't sense it, we could do some sort of maneuver to quickly steal it, and to their extent, it just disappeared. Like, oh, we don't know where it is.
Is there a certain size of this object, like bulk of it?
Fidget kind of describes it. I'm pretty sure it was like a bulk that we pulled from the last bouquet.
Yeah, the last one was equivalently the size of like a crystal ball from, you know, one of those kind of shops. It's a large pearl.
I'd say about one bulk.
I also have the ability to store things in these sleeves that I have right here. Might be beneficial.
Well, it's your choice then. The sleeves or a bag of holding.
Honestly, whichever one gives the most, I guess. Like, oh, I am not containing anything. Oh, there's no way I could. I don't know, a crystal, what? The sleeves.
Could the Strix sense it through the bag, or... I'm not sure how the bag works, really, but...
Well, the bag's more like a dimensional pocket. It's how it's able to store so much, from what I understand. Because a normal bag of the size she holds up her own bag of holding would not be able to hold as much as it does. You remember the water I dumped out from my own when I came to shore.
Yeah.
Actually, do the sleeves let you select only what you want to put in the sleeve, or does it accept anything?
Let's see. I can hold up to 5 bulk items for a total of 10 bulk, though no individual item can be more than 1 bulk. The sleeves grow slightly heavy as you reach maximum capacity. You can add or remove an item from a sleeve with a single hand free as an interact action. Is your own familiar? Oh, cool. You can put your familiar in these sleeves. That's neat. You can survive comfortably in your sleeve for up to 1 hour. After which you can suffocate. I mean, it seems like there's not like a opening for it. You just kind of like put it in.
Someone needs to roll an Arcana.
I can do that. Oh, Carly beat me to it.
I heard Arcana and I freaked out. Arcana?
Weird
Well,
nerd.
you both succeed the check. Well, William crit succeeds. So items like bags of holding, sleeves of storage, all that kind of stuff, they don't transport things to another dimension. They're extra dimensional, which means they expand the space found within them. So spells like locate object, all that kind of stuff still work.
Oh, it wouldn't work.
I could go through my spells and see if there's something I can do, but I don't think so.
Well, all as much as it's a understandable concern for characters in character, please remember this is a game, and I'm not just gonna bully you guys at every turning
How
corner.
dare you
you're a
solve the
coward.
plot? Kills us.
Jesus.
I know I've heard so many horror stories, we start to figure out the plan and all of a sudden they drop a nuke on us.
I don't know. You tried killing us twice. Well, some of the
Yeah.
players twice. So
It's a rule of threes. He can't do it in the third time. Otherwise,
Well,
it's the end of the story.
I think he has to do it a third time.
that is rules of 3. But so let me give you some fun snippets of information that will involve some hints. You guys have already been partially revealed why these other forces might be interested in these objects. And the Strix would not be interested in this object.
No, it's gonna be something bigger.
It's gonna be 2 Strixes.
oh shit!
That's at
Double
least- that's at
bomb.
least comforting.
Double bomb.
It's gonna blow us up twice. It's like, oh, we barely survived the second one because we're level 9 and so. Oh no, a second one.
No.
Yeah, seems like we're good then.
But yes, that's a hint that you guys have at least received a clue as to what these other forces are about.
Well, the other forces want to bring the water in. That's good to know.
I want to tell y'all so badly, but I can't.
You could.
I mean, you could.
Good.
Maybe. No, that's a plane specifically.
You'll figure it out. The more you come against the opposition and see which object specifically they're after, the more I think you'll understand.
How dare you underestimate my idiocy?
Oh.
There's
I'm
no
gonna see
guarantee
the
I'm gonna
evidence.
figure it out.
I'm gonna see the evidence in front of me and not understand it.
Exactly. Just out of spite at this point.
And just for reference, in case this comes up, all elemental planes are neutral in alignment, correct?
What do you mean neutral?
Because there is a spell called Spiritual Attunement, and it says I pick something from the outer sphere. I'm just making sure that elementals are not part of that because they're
No,
supposed to be
they're from the
material
inner
plane.
sphere.
Yep.
Yeah. Outsiders, entities from the outer planes are more alien in nature to life from the material plane.
Wouldn't they be unaligned?
That's not necessarily the case at all.
Wow.
But elemental, yes, our elements don't factor into like alignment chart stuff typically. They all are inherently neutral. The whole point of the inner sphere and the material plane is balance, after all. The outer sphere relies more on alignments and more conceptual forces.
So then would you, if I spent a day to do any other spells, would you allow me to pick up Magic Mailbox? It's an uncommon spell.
Didn't you?
No, I've joked about Magic Mailbox, but I've never asked if I can pick it up.
Let me look at the spell.
But it essentially creates a link between two containers, both of which must be capable of being closed in such a way that the contents aren't visible. And after 10 minutes, the contents of each one totally no more than 3 bulk of non-living, No, never mind, that wouldn't work. Disregard asking for the spell. It requires non-magical material.
Yep.
I can't mail my friend.
No. It says non-living.
I mean, you can,
Aw.
but it's just sort of mundane and non-magical at that point.
You
That-
just spell it for a few seconds and then send it.
Or you
pull
you can send them to someone with a resurrection spell.
Yeah. Kill your friends.
That's how that's how they took care of Peter. They just stuffed him in a mailbox.
You staple a spell scroll up to their chest.
Please use upon arrival.
It's a great idea.
Is that not how you do it? A couple pennies in the eyes and a scroll, a spell scroll stapled to the chest.
That's a good way to piss off Pharasma, I'll tell you.
100%.
My friend needed to get there really quick. What's the problem?
There's some being in the afterlife who has to deal with this one guy who keeps showing up and just has like a casual chat while they're waiting to reach their destination.
Anyway.
I could pick up Globe with Invulnerability if the GM allows. It's another uncommon one.
You guys looked that one over, I think, last time, and it only
Fun.
prevents being interacted by spells.
Looking over, at least to my knowledge, every spell we have is stuff that'd be useful. Everything else is like, oh, this could help. Oh, wait, no, it doesn't.
Well, I was thinking for us, if we're prepping for an attack.
Oh, for Strix coming down, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've already told you, the Strix isn't coming down. I ain't gonna send you guys another level N19 boss enemy.
That's what the GM always says.
The amount
You
of
think
times
you
I've
can
heard-
trick us? Do we look dumb to you? We might look like it, but we got
And we might be dumb, but are we dumb, Cameron?
No, actually, you guys are pretty smart. You guys have been catching on to a lot of the clues.
Speak for yourself.
Have you seen how stupid I am? Come on. It's a skill.
Well,
I mean, we're all experts.
I'd like to roll for stupidity.
I need to clip this. What the...
Nat 20,
I
I
need
don't
to
think
clip
any
this
of
and be like every GM's like vision of their players.
Like, or it's always that story of, guys, you don't need to worry about this thing. No, fuck you, we are worrying.
But you specifically mentioned the chair. There's gotta be something about the chair.
I roll for stupidity. Nat 20, I don't take the hint.
Or a call
It
back
has
to
to
Rise
be a
of the Ru-
mimic.
Or call back to Rise of the Rune Lord, specifically mentioning a fireplace that's big enough to fit a child.
Yeah.
I just now realized why you don't reveal deep, intricate machinations to your players, because then they just get proud of their dumb. They're like, oh man, we never figured that out, and we're proud of it. I'm sorry, guys. I'm
I'm
giving you too
stupid and
advanced of a
I'm proud.
plot.
Yeah, jeez.
Making me think and shit? What the fuck, man?
Whatever happened to the rats in the basement, Cameron?
You asked for this, Alex. That was a point of your character.
I did!
Why couldn't they just want to flood the world?
You should have just done what the rest of us did, Alex, and wait for an NPC to be introduced who can explain it all to us in a timely fashion.
Except I'm that NPC.
What?
True.
And
Alex
now
switches
he has
over
no
to
more
you.
dialogue.
Cam
You should
turns off
investigate
his
the portal.
Cam turns off his voice changer. William was played by Cam all along.
We should investigate the portal. Goodbye. Just stands there at the boat.
Is he okay?
So, are you ready to go?
Just
You won't
let
be
me
able
know
to
when
come
you
back
need
to
head
this
out.
location. You're not gonna be able to come back to this location for a while. Make sure you have everything.
Oh, thanks for the reminder. Pats my pockets.
Shoot, we have more side quests to do.
I
We should
would
side
love
quest and
to
just level
go.
up.
Yeah, I'd love to go
We
do the
totally
portal
forgot
thing.
about the Brandmaster side quest.
Yeah, I'd totally love to go look at that portal thing, but some kid just asked me to find their lost dog, and that sounds more important.
Guys,
Also,
we need to make a Waffle House.
True.
Yes.
Anyways,
Yes,
So-
anyways.
Why won't the square peg fit in the round hole, Cam?
Come on, Cameron.
But the round peg will fit in the square hole.
Everything.
That's something
fits
they
in the
never
square
tell
hole.
you. Yes.
Actually, your teachers do teach you that in school.
Nah, that's something they'd never tell
They
you.
never taught me that.
They're trying to keep your round pegs out of them square holes, but big hole can't keep me down.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. We need to watch our language here. We might trip the YouTube bots. Please be careful.
Yeah, YouTube's been bought out by Big Hole. We all know it.
Shut up!
Just stop, please.
It's like
So we're
so
going to
many
look at a
trigger
portal.
words away from getting demonetized.
We get a certain amount every video, and I'm taking them all this time.
Wait, no.
Yes.
This is weirdly applicable.
Yep, that's sort of exactly it. It goes in the square hole.
So do we want to tackle this shutting off the portal in the morning, or do we want to wait till a different time? Because you will have dark vision.
We can go check out that cave I found.
Oh no, they're taking the side quest before the main mission. What have I done?
Yes, you fool.
There's nothing stopping us from just like going.
You idiot.
I mean, we
You
did agree
got-
that we would go look at it after the portal.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I mean, besides, there's nothing stopping us from going to the cave. There's nothing stopping us just heading to the, I guess the portal like right now.
I think we said we'd get out. We go check it out after the two of them finish the retraining and stuff.
No, we just want to go after the portal.
You said you were busy now and you would do it later.
After the portal.
Squints my eyes suspiciously.
I'm sorry you aren't remembering, right?
Listen, I'm sure nothing will happen that'll prevent us from going to that cave if we go to the portal. And speaking of, we should go to the portal.
Well,
Assemble
if you
your party
insist.
before we can go to the portal.
I don't see anything
Oh,
that
no.
could possibly stop us from going to the cave after this portal, so sure.
Well, there is the Hydra.
That's true. We could go fight the Hydra too.
We should
Why don't we just
undergo the difficult thing before we waste resources fighting something.
Yeah, William's right.
But we could push the Hydra into the portal, kill two birds with one stone.
That
Now the
sounds
portal's
like-
plugged by a really big Hydra.
All right, we're wasting daylight. So she just starts walking towards the boat.
Oh, we're doing this today?
Yeah, might as well, right?
Wait, what time is it?
It's middle of the day.
Oh, okay.
You guys get your supplies around noon.
Yep, and I will. I learn those spells. I will. The most I'll do is we'll take the time to just toss the wall of water and dispel magic into my my prepared spells.
Will you be fine being down a third level spell?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I'm down a spell. I have the prepared slots, and I have Pocket Library. That's always there. It's just cast Pocket Library.
Okay, so y'all want to go this day?
Might as well.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, gathering your things, make sure you make any prep before you need to do so. And Fidget,
Yeah.
please use your beacon spell.
Shit. Okay, so that's a second one.
Alright.
There's the beacon one, and I dropped healing well in favor of 5th level dark vision.
Okay.
And I'm changing out Acid Arrow for Dispel Magic.
I'll just have made the elixirs of life for the people I did before, so no change to anybody's inventory really.
Okay.
Yeah, luckily my Path Builder gives me a much better spell list in like a spell book than fucking Roll20, just being a list. And then the other one is Wall of Water, which I'll just replace Fireball with, because I can't use Fireball underwater.
I mean, that's fair.
Well, you could, but you need the meta magic for it.
Yeah, I don't have the steam spell one.
Lame.
Adrian did. I don't. Alrighty, I'm set.
Okay. All right. You cast your leaf token into the water, and out pops a 10-person boat with all you included, plus Anna, who's going to be your ship captain. That is, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, potentially 8. Oh, mommy can. Well, mommy probably shouldn't be swimming in this water, so yeah, 8. You could take Kimbaba, or you can take 2 of the students.
I feel like they're all gonna die.
Yeah, I feel like we don't take them.
Well, the students
Yeah.
are our level, aren't they? Or are they like 2 levels under us?
They're below.
I think they're lower.
Their highest level is 6.
Oh my god. What? They don't got no business in this portal.
Then you probably shouldn't take them.
That
No,
being
they
said,
do have good utility magics to offer you.
true, and I don't have any emotional attachments to them.
They die, we lose.
Uh,
nothing.
They're a temporary consumable, one-time
Yeah.
use.
You don't use consumables though.
That's
Yeah,
true.
but I
you
do
save
when
them.
yeah,
I-
they do.
When
Yeah,
I
no,
only
Peter-
have them for one quest,
Booter
no,
never
I
uses
still
them.
don't use
No,
it.
you don't use them. You save them for the end. So, if anyone,
Yeah,
you're
what
the
if I need
nicest
it?
one here to your consumable friends.
What if I
Yeah.
need it later?
Hey, don't forget your blaze count.
Oh, yeah, down
Or
one.
did you already mark one off for this one?
Oh yeah, did you mark off this last week?
I have been.
Oh,
I
you
think.
have been. Yes.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
one more for this day, I believe. We haven't done
Cool.
yet.
Guys, I'm looking good for the blaze count.
The question is, which 2 do we want to take? Because my instincts are telling me to leave Keela behind, just because they're more magical defense for the camp.
Oh god, are we really taking them?
That's up to y'all.
If we want utility spells.
Zuri is a rain scribe that focuses on helpful elemental spells like water breathing, water walking, and the like. Though she's able to cast which ones she can that will last you for your journey. And Azadi is a arcane spellcaster. It has a variety of utility spells. Kia is a combat sun mage and focuses predominantly on primal spellcasting.
All useful in their own right.
Yeah.
I will tell y'all that they're not necessary for you guys to continue. Not
Sounds
taking
like
one
we're gonna-
is not gonna screw you guys. Necessarily.
Sounds like
Yeah.
we're gonna die if we don't take them.
I think we need to spend the rest of the session just deciding on who to take.
Okay, so what is each
That's a
of them?
great idea.
What spells do each of them know individually? I want a list. 3 lists.
I feel like if we're we want someone with lots of utility, because like combat magics I can take care of. It's not something that's like going to be necessary. Anything that's going to help us like prevent any horrible things from just occurring might be better.
So Zuri would probably be the take on that one.
I would agree.
Um,
I don't know how
Yeah.
many things we're gonna have to like fight.
Killa might be great for camp guarding.
I agree. We need to have someone defending the camp.
So maybe Azadi and Zuri.
I like that idea.
Okay. Alrighty. Well, Kia and Kimbaba will watch camp while everyone else heads out on the water.
Oh god, did we lose Mary on the way?
Mary? Who's Mary? Are you talking about Anna?
Anna, that's my bad.
She's
Oh.
piloting the boat.
She's in the boat.
He's just met her.
Oh,
It's okay.
True.
That is
Wait,
true.
Devin, didn't you know that she died like 5 episodes ago?
That was really sad. We all cried.
She
This
did
is the
die
war
at
battle.
one point. Didn't she die at the ghost ship battle, the ghost pirates?
just
No,
kidding.
she got taken control of and nearly killed me.
Yeah, and then we killed her. Or no, we knocked the ghost out of her, and then the ghost killed her.
Yeah, Bidget did that.
No,
She's
never
been
actually
dead
killed
ever
her.
since then.
I mean, not killing. I meant like take the ghost out of her.
I think they killed her.
Still a ghost somewhere in there.
Anyway, nonsense aside, y'all head out. So, as the ship sets sail, it's not so bad. On the surface, it's not really all that rough. Though the ship is being taken in by a noticeable current while you're on the surface, which is a little concerning. And very quickly, the ship, at a very steady though quick pace, is making way for the center of this massive lake. As you guys begin heading out, it is a few hours before you get to the middle of this lake, actually, from where you guys were at. And
It's a big place.
yeah, and not only that, but land is nothing but a speck to your east and west. You're at a pretty far distance out. You can barely make out on the horizon what looks to be land masses. But to your north and south, you see nothing but water. It's very hard to be like lake, only you can't see land when you're in the middle of it.
It's a big lake.
It's a big lake. It's massive.
Are we sure it's a lake and it's just not a mini ocean?
Or
It's not,
sea.
you know, it's funny. It's not even the biggest lake in the Moangi. It is the second biggest, though.
Oh, that's right, Lake Okota?
Yeah, it's
Lake
like
Akota.
2 to 3 times bigger.
Yeah. Yeah. And y'all can see, even on this map, 150 scale line down there at the bottom. Lake Ganabayo, at its longest point, is probably like 30 miles across.
That's not true. It's like 5 feet.
Yeah, it's so
True.
tiny right there.
Come on, Cameron. Do you think we're stupid?
Oh no, it's come back.
Because I am.
But regardless, due to the rapid pace of the ship itself, you guys do make it in only a few hours' time. As you're approaching, I'm bad with names. Azadi, is like, alright, I think we're close enough. Let's see. You said it was some kind of crystal components before?
Yes. And then she describes the pearl.
He begins to cast a spell. It takes 10 minutes. Near the end of the spell, he drops a crystal on a light gold chain, and the crystal begins to move and sway and then point in a specific direction. It is down that direction. as he points. At this point, the ship is coming in and is now beginning to drift, slow down, and then slowly begin to spin.
But just spin. It's not like we're being pulled or anything.
No,
like the
no.
drink.
On the surface level, the current is just strong enough that it's enough to be difficult to swim in, of course. But it's not like you guys are in a rapid torrent that's being sucked into the bottom of the lake. But you guys piloting the ship away from here without any kind of, like either everyone rowing like mad people or some other form of propulsion would be incredibly difficult. Now's your time. You're about to take the dip.
All right.
Buff him if you got him.
I do my stretches so that I don't pull a hammy.
Just because of how crazy things have been, while they're doing their 10-minute cast to find where the location is, Fidget will cast Life Connection on William.
Okay.
Double checking everything. Everything I have is going to be stuff I cast in the moment.
All right. And Dimensional Anchor. But she will save Dimensional Anchor for when you're about to jump off the boat. And just because you would only be able to have it last like 10 minutes.
All right.
And give you 5th level Dark Vision as well.
Hell yeah.
So you got Dark Vision for 24 hours.
Nice.
Zuri will cast Water Breathing on you. And Azadi is using the Locate spell and is giving you directions to its approximate distance, which will help with the check a little later on.
I choose to fail.
Okay.
Oh wait, is that a spell we want to wait for later? Unless we think we got 10 minutes of time.
The spell, I'm just posting it for the numbers
Okay.
specifically, but she's going to wait until you're about to jump off the boat since it's 10 minutes.
Any other prep y'all want to do?
Other than just, make sure the people that are going in are gonna have got your immovable rods like ready.
You're the only one with the movable rods.
Yeah, there's only one.
Yep, it's going to be you.
William's getting a little worried.
I pat you on your chin and say, I believe in you.
Good. Help save me from the doubt.
It's better that just one of us goes down, because if a second person goes, I only have one of those dimensional anchors, which means you're at a high risk of losing one of us.
Are we not all going?
I'm not.
No.
Oh. Okay.
Oh. And Fidget would pass you her bag of holding after she empties out the contents, which she did on shore, to drop them back off at the camp.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, she has 2, so she's going to give you the bigger one. She hands you her type 2.
Nice. Now, am I gonna be like tied up and like able to get pulled back up?
It is estimated that the portal is 200 feet below the surface.
That's not that deep.
Um,
I mean, I've got 50 feet of rope. If we're able to get enough rope for 200 feet,
I also have 50 feet of rope.
that's 100 right there. We just need 2 more rolls of 50.
I got 50.
All right, we got 150. What about you, Sprite?
Rumble?
None.
Apparently none.
Oh, didn't take the adventurer packs.
Does
I
anybody
didn't.
else have
How
rope?
about our allies? Did y'all bring a rope by chance?
They both look at you guys and shrug and like,
Remember about a week ago when we requested a bunch of rope?
it's the
Yeah,
first
pull-
time hearing of it.
Well, we can pull a Blades in the Dark real quick. Flashback.
Nobody
Well-
has that feat.
Oh, damn.
Yeah,
wait,
there's a
Peter.
feat that can let you do that.
Wait a second. What about the rope that like you'd use on the boat to like tie it up to something?
It is
Or an
that-
about
anchor?
10
Might still have
feet.
That's dumb.
That's
Wait, what about an
they would
anchor?
need? No, the ship is not. This is a rowboat. It doesn't need an anchor.
Yeah,
There's not a big anchor in the
Rowboat,
corner
though.
of our rowboat.
that's all. Every boat has an anchor. I've seen cartoons. How long does this boat last?
It's just a boat.
What if we go back real quick?
You don't have
Like,
conjure
that'd be
rope,
halfway.
Alex?
And wait another week to get
Oh,
rope.
like what if someone at the camp has a rope?
Do you have a rope at camp?
Ah, yes. You guys are toppled by the simplest of planning. You didn't bring enough rope. Well, you're already out here in the middle of the lake.
How's he swimming back?
That's my question.
I have swim fins if you want.
I do too, actually. I have swim fins.
But are you was it expert or
Well,
master
in
athletics?
theory, if he does get the portal closed, it should be easier to traverse and Rumble can just jump in. In theory.
True.
I do have fins that can swim.
I mean, you won't be moving at all, so like, we'll just come and save you.
Yeah. Yeah,
But
it'll be
we-
fine.
Wait, what about the current?
It'll
Yeah.
go away when the portal's done.
Yeah.
Oh,
He'll
sorry. God.
No,
Wait.
you're fine.
We'll wait to save him until after the portal's done. Okay, you've earned your reward. We'll save you now.
Can I set it up so Flapjack can let them know when like he needs help? He's dying.
Nope, because
Wait.
you'd be out of
Wait,
Flapjack's range.
The life?
Flapjack
Oh.
is a worldwide.
Right.
I-
Flapjack
um,
only can detect things that it can sense within a certain distance.
Yeah.
Wait,
And he
what
can
about
only
Fidget's life
communicate to
connection?
you. You actually can't communicate to Flapjack.
That's lame.
Wait. Okay. I'll hand you my messenger's ring, which will allow you to cast Animal Messenger.
Is there an animal nearby?
It's
fish.
invested though.
All right, I'm pulling
He's
off
down
the
in this water.
Is there an animal that can swim in this current? I think it's...
When the
I-
current is done. he'll
Yeah, when
cast
the
it.
current is done. I mean,
The current's
granted.
done. The biome will reset and all the fish will spawn back in.
Yeah. I mean, also, I what I can do is I'll probably have a spell that could be very overt. That like, hey, something's going on. Yeah, I have reach spell by 30 feet. That's dumb. I don't have enough range.
I mean, remember that time jump spell I was telling you about where you just teleport back?
Rally point.
Yeah, rally point.
Eh,
I have a spell to cast on you when you get in the water.
which one's that?
Lose the path.
Yes.
Oh, feet of fence is really good.
Oh, I'll take that.
Yep, you just get a straight up swim speed.
Alright.
Will lower the DC even if you don't close the portal to 30, so that's something.
That's something. Me, Mr. Zero Athletics.
Oh man.
At least it ain't negative, right?
So if his feet are to fins, and we give him the swim fins to use on his hands, does that decrease the DC anymore?
Swim fins actually don't benefit you if you have swim speed.
Darn.
So no, game solved it for us. Thank you,
And
guys.
then I can cast that. I don't know if that helps much.
It needs
turn
an
you into a
foe.
Yeah.
The foe
He's
is
just going to
slow.
announce that William's your foe.
Everett's my foe.
Oh.
No,
Wait, what?
I have to pick a friend and a foe.
Yeah, you need a foe.
It's only
Everett.
it's only for a few
Or me.
like rounds.
Quick, someone punch me.
It's a few rounds.
Okay.
It's not gonna help.
Any
Whatever. I also have
anything
message.
else?
That's also why is message 120 feet? Oh wait, never mind. It's heightened because it's a cantrip. It's 500 feet. We're good. I have message.
Oh my god.
Oh,
You
wow.
need line of sight.
That is
Just look
what?
up.
Oh.
Just look up.
That's not how it works,
That's
sadly.
Useless.
Just says
spell,
one
then.
creature. It doesn't say one creature you can see.
It does not say.
All
that
all
you-
spells require line of sight and line of effect.
That is a really stupid spell then.
Well, if you're a psychic, you can actually break that.
I wish I was psychic then. That is, yeah. All right, I will get
Yeah,
rid
no,
of that
it doesn't
spell.
mention anywhere. It's not even mentioned in.
But they must be
where-
able to see you
It's-
and be within range to do so.
I
It
thought
does
that
say
was
that.
mostly for the person casting the
No,
spell.
it's under general rules of spellcasting.
And it does say it in the
Fine.
spell description.
Damn.
If
Oh,
they want to
well.
respond.
I'll delete that spell later then. That's useless.
It's a good spell. You
I-
can use it to
I-
communicate over a massive distance.
That I can
You'll gotta have
see.
line of sight.
That I can
Yeah.
see.
You're watching
look
your
at
friend
that.
through binoculars. You can straight up talk to them.
Ooh, let's spec in the distance.
I turn to the wizards and go, remember a week ago when we requested some binoculars?
You know what? I got this. I have a spyglass on me. We'll just give it to you.
Ooh, I can cast message.
Can you see him?
Maybe.
So do you want my ring then? Or animal
The
messenger?
ring is at least something
Okay.
better than the message not happening. And I other than that, I don't know. I'll peek around. Maybe there's some spell that has like for some reason more than 120 feet like range. I mean, at the very least, I could just make a. If I make some silly lights down there, you'll know.
Already got any. Anyone else got any spells we want to throw out? I had one, but it's limited to 30 feet.
And before you go, just to clean you up a little bit,
I appreciate that.
Nice.
I'll have less surface tension when I swim.
so you're more presentable when you come face to face with the portal.
Or Pharasma, whichever comes first.
Yes.
Whichever happens.
Oh no, it's even better. The Brian King's just sitting on the other side of the portal waiting for you.
All
Hey,
right.
if you look nice, he won't kill you.
Yeah, maybe.
Want a bomb?
What a bomb.
That's all I can offer.
You can try to kill the portal if plan A doesn't work.
Can I offer you?
Oh
a
yeah,
bomb
I'll
in
light
this trying
the
time?
fuse. I'll light the fuse underwater
Yeah, waterproof wicks.
and waterproof fire.
No,
Alchemical bombs are actually triggered by kinetic force.
Oh.
It's a blue
Granted, they have a range of 10 feet underwater.
All right, I'll
Oh.
blow myself up. That's your cue.
No, it was
If you see
Oh, yeah.
blood race to the top of the water, you know I'm good.
no. At 10 feet, it won't hurt you.
That is
You wouldn't
true.
even take the splash damage.
You do have to actually hit something though.
Yeah.
Anywho, all right, y'all good? y'all
As good as we
ready?
can be.
Okay.
You got this, William. You're the best man for the job.
Woo!
Distracting flattery.
This is for the audience.
I believe you.
Ignore all the preamble up until this point. You go.
By the way, my will, I have a plus 18 to my will.
Well, you better. You're William.
Yeah, exactly.
I
All
appreciate
right,
you,
you're in the
Alicia.
water. Let's go.
Thank you.
You make it into the water. Everyone casts their spells on you, and you let go of the edge of the boat, and you are straight sucked in. It's deceptive how powerful the current is, but only a few feet beneath the water. It is powerful enough to drag you. In fact, you're dragged at such a pace, you move 50 feet per round without having to make any move actions, stride actions.
Holy shit.
Yo,
Uh,
almost as fast as me.
William's just gonna prepare to like for the moment he needs to use his immovable rod so he can actually like not get sucked in.
Yep.
I mean, you've got dimensional anchor on you,
I
so you're
do.
not going through. If anything, it's gonna be like you smacking into a door.
Yeah, just that'll hurt though. All
So
these
as-
preps do that.
As you are underwater, it immediately grows dark. Your dark vision allows you to clearly see the water space around you, but it is still dark as you are sucked tumbling down deep into the depths. You lose track of the surface almost immediately, and you are spun as just moments after going down. By the time the first round is over, pretty much, you are sidelined by another current that is converging in on this point, and you begin to spin out of control as you are further sucked down like you're some bubbles on the surface of a drain, and it becomes more and more tumultuous and cold as you go down there as well, as the water gets pretty icy actually in temperature, being so far from the surface. As you're
Just
spinning and such, you know that your best chance is to activate the rods before you hit the epicenter, because the worst case scenario, you're stuck at the convex points and are left spinning wildly. Thanks to Azadi's locate spell and knowing the approximate distance and such, you have at least a relative sense of timing, but it is difficult. I need you to make a will save.
I'm hero pointing that.
Oh, wait,
Okay.
you could use mine.
No, I have mine. I just haven't said
Okay.
It's a little better.
Better.
I actually forgot what I set the DC for. 1 second.
Oh, to
With
like 50.
Azadi's help, you make the check by 1. The DC was 27.
Oh, good use.
And Azadi's locate spell gave you a +2 circumstance bonus.
I'll take it.
So you get real close, and you quickly struggle up, and you manage to press the buttons on your person, and you are wrenched in place. It is actually painful. You take a D6 bludgeoning damage.
Oh yeah, I imagine that hurts.
As your limbs and even your head are suddenly nearly wrenched from their sockets. Oof, taking 6 bludgeoning damage.
Whiplash.
And as you are now there in the water, it is impossible to see. You just see nothing but whipping currents in front of you. Your arms and legs flail as if they were nothing but strands of cloth by the powerful currents in front of you.
I'm gonna try and cast Wall of Water.
Okay, I need you to make a DC 5 flat check, or your spell gets interrupted as long as it has somatic components. All right, that is a success. You create a wall of water, and it is
Makes it so it's like preventing him from getting the full brunt of the current.
exactly. It is more bearable now. The current slows somewhat, and you can see vaguely in front of you some shape. It's somewhat jagged. You can't see colors because it's very dark and you're relying on dark vision at this moment. You see a somewhat jagged shape, though your eyes are not, you're not wearing goggles or anything, so it's still hard to see underwater. But you feel you are before the object, but it is going to be more difficult because you cannot easily see what you're doing. So, the device is before you. You'll need to make an Arcana check. The check has been increased to a difficult.
What's the
sorry,
DC
a
for
hard.
difficult?
So the DC is going to be a 29.
Dancing lights might also just help you here if you have that.
Yes.
We're good.
That's fair.
Okay.
I have a very high Arcana, so that one I'm safe on. Other checks,
So you're there. The wall of water is doing its best to prevent. You don't have a lot of time. You're adjusting, and you can feel your arms are having a hard time accurately manipulate the object in front of you. You're trying to channel the ether to points, and you're inspecting the object. You make the first success.
I see the first.
Yes, you will need to make, for this object specifically, you need to make 5 successes.
Okay.
It is a advanced magical trap. Or not trap, but magical contraption, I guess is the best way to put it.
Yeah.
So, as you're doing so, you don't have a lot of time on your wall of water left, so you can make an air check.
Okay.
DC 27. Success.
Almost a crit.
Almost a crit. That's another success.
Just keep making them.
Well, your wall of water breaks because the spell ends. So you'll need to make a DC 5 flat check for these next few checks.
Can you cast it again?
Nope.
Do
Make
not
it
prepare
1.
multiples. Nice. All
Nice.
right,
Does that
go
mean
make an Arcana DC 27. Crit.
And a crit.
All right. The water comes rushing. You grip onto the object before you. Your legs are beginning to hurt as they're just your ankles are literally bashing against each other with how much your feet are kicking around in the current around you.
A lot of
Quite painful.
a lot of the fear and nerves that William was having and just getting everything off is now replaced with this like sheer determination, as this is what he's been trying to look for and do for a very long time now. Now he's here. He's not gonna fuck it up. This is a one chance he has, or he could just die.
All right, that determination pushing you through. I'll give you another hero point for that.
Ooh.
For that steely determination. You also take a d6 in cold damage as the wherever, however deep you are. I know that was very unfortunate. The cold is starting to step in. If you do not succeed soon enough and get out of here soon enough, you're going to be subjected to extreme hypothermia.
Oh god, you nearly killed him with that.
Yeah, I'm at 54 health right now.
And I'm sensing he's taking damage.
Yeah, he's taking damage, which is not very good.
Right.
But you need to make another flat check. DC 5. Success. And one more Arcana. DC. Another critical.
Yeah!
All right, man.
Determined.
Coming out with all these banger rolls. You did not roll below a 10 once.
Oh my god.
So,
Well,
as everything is going on. You finally get to the point you feel tense because you know you're getting close, but you know that you shouldn't give up. You shouldn't let your guard down until everything is said and done. When you do, the portal seems to react and the currents die down. It takes a bit of time as they're still swirling about, but it's no longer the extreme pull that you were feeling just moments ago. As everything begins to settle down somewhat, you see before you a vague blurry image of what appears to be a structure that they mentioned before that they had seen, a large crystalline-esque structure with details unfortunately you can't see because it's very dark.
He's gonna just try to shove it in the bag of holding.
Well, no, this is the whole structure I'm talking about.
Oh shit.
I mean, just let him shove the entire pillar in there.
Yeah.
Well, it's an archway, it's a gate, more or less. Though you do see something hanging in the middle, too blurry to make out clearly.
He's going to deactivate the movable rod, but still like a hand on it just in case. And he's gonna try and swim his way over.
Okay, you do so easily with your swim speed.
Yeah.
And you see, as it becomes more clear, a vaguely strange crystalline shard. It's about a little more than a foot in length.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's gonna try to grab that and shove it in a bag of holding.
Okay, you do so. And you shove in your bag of holding.
And looking around, kind of sad. There's might be some like clever spells he could have taken to help him see underwater. This would have been a very interesting little like thing to surveil. But with all of this done, he's gonna kind of swim down to like where the gate was before, like some solid ground, and try to push himself upward to like swim back up.
Okay. You swim over to what appears to be a large, strangely smooth, perfectly square platform. And you kick off of it and you begin heading towards the surface. Everyone on the surface, you know, the boat eventually just stops rotating. It's very subtle.
I think he did it.
It would appear so.
I think he did.
Can I like stick my hand in the water, see if I feel any currents?
No, almost nothing. After just a little bit of time, William bursts through the surface.
Just breathe like a large inhale, even though he doesn't need air. Absolutely shaking, physically exhausted. Probably took more damage.
Your ankles are just bruised black at this point.
This man does not look good.
Rumble reaches into the water and just hauls you out.
Ever will help.
Fidget preps healing.
Just like wherever he can, he's trying not to like use any more of his strength. Flops around. I got it.
Just immediately starts looking around out of paranoia.
Yeah, Swanus' eyes are to the sky.
Okay, you look around. Nothing's happening.
Let's not push our luck and get back to shore.
I agree.
That'd be a good idea. I'd like to, lay down for a few weeks maybe.
To the cave!
Ah, no.
We're gonna rest.
And not yet. Not yet.
But stone rodents.
Don't you want everybody to come to this, though?
Yeah.
William's not gonna be able to make it until he gets some rest.
Okay.
It's alright. She'll heal them in no time. You know her.
Cast Lay on Hands instantly cures all affliction. Makes him faster.
It's the only thing is, even if any physical wounds are healed, this guy like lives in a library.
He's scrawny as fuck.
This is the most physical activity he's ever done.
But it must be done for magic.
The determination.
Here you go, and I
Fucking
rub
research.
mud all over you.
All of a sudden,
I see
William
that's
becomes a
helpful.
buff nerd.
I can see. I can fight.
We make our way back to the camp.
Okay. Without the benefit of a abnormally strong current, it takes a while. It is well beyond night when you guys eventually get back. And as you all are getting back, you see Kimbaba and Kila waiting for you on the shore. Lights illuminating. And the line is cast out. The ship is pulled ashore. And you guys finally make it back to camp.
Rumble just kind of looks at William, who probably still doesn't want to move, and just carries him out of the boat.
Thank you. I was gonna ask.
Well, as she gets out of the boat, looks at Keela. Well, the currents have stopped.
And she's like, I noticed. I'm glad you all made it back all right.
Definitely a big asterisk on all right.
Well, it's better than being dead. That could have
Is it?
happened. Yeah.
He says he's like flops over more or less just whining.
I mean, your research isn't going to go to waste now.
Yeah, I guess.
Also, we may want to be very careful, just out of precaution. The last time we took a focus from one of these portals, we got attacked. Just as a precaution.
We should have night watch just in case.
I mean, I'm willing to take up Night Watch to make up for all the work that William put in.
Same here.
Same.
I can also do the same.
Just as you're all thinking this, suddenly, something happens.
Oh no.
I knew it.
Oh my god.
Alright, let's see here.
Oh my god, it's a leech.
Oh,
A giant
leaves
one.
on the map.
13.
he's-
Oh,
No! Not again!
Or a leech strix, maybe?
We should get the mother of all leeches just rise out of the water.
Let's see,
There
you're
you go.
equivalent to 6 bulk. Okay, cool. I'm not even encumbered carrying you.
Well, 6 bulk plus the bulk he is currently carrying.
You assume he carries stuff.
Alex.
I don't.
Alex, I think this has the wrong max HP for you, because on the other map you had 68.
Oh, I have 80. I do have 68.
Yes, and let me set the lighting. Oh, let me
Big
turn
performance
off
notification.
daylight mode.
I can only
Oh,
see me.
god.
Nope, we're fucked. I can't see anyone.
I can only
Eternal
see
darkness.
myself. I still have night, like dark vision, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
So I'm
yours
also
lasts
a
for
light
24
source.
hours.
I also can see.
You can fight.
Ah. Swear to God, if we get attacked, I just want to lay down in my tent.
So I'd like to stow William as a free action.
It's like put me in your backpack.
No,
His
he's
head
got,
pops
one of
out.
those- He's just got a holster, just like people do for their children on their back, just for you.
Oh,
You're
I
lucky I'm
imagine
so
like a,
tired I don't find this demeaning.
I imagine like a gun holster where it was like fully leather and it's just perfectly William shaped.
Like on his hip.
Are you loaded? Yeah. Draws, fires.
Draws a William.
I'm the quickest
Fire
draw in the
ball.
Mwongi. Draw him out and he casts a spell.
Please don't do any gun tricks with me again. I threw up last time.
Fire at will, more like fire from will.
Exactly.
Just start going into the what was it, the way of the spell slinger or something like that. Or
But yeah,
spell-
you're literally slinging a spellcaster.
Oops. 1 second. Put the lights on the wrong layer.
This is my new character. Yeah. If you have like
Oh, he's all out of spell slots. Oh, well, Stones.
this is my next character. It's gonna be just a big guy, and he's got like a little sprite spellcaster that he uses instead of casting spells himself. Pew pew pew.
Well, we've got the spell slinger. We just need the gift giving rogue, and we need one other interesting party member to keep it going.
Alright, so, go ahead, set yourselves in the square.
I can't see the square.
Yeah, we can't
Me
see.
either.
in eternal
And I can't see
darkness.
anybody else.
Well, I'm gonna assume that once it got dark enough, the light would crack their spine like a glow stick.
Wherever I am, wherever
light
Rumble
produced.
I'm a torch.
So 20 and 20, or 10 and 10. Can't remember.
I think it's 20 and 20.
I don't know. It just says like a torch.
I think I have a torch in my bag. Give me a second.
I think the torches are up. They're the same circles of light up there. Yeah.
Yeah, 20 by 20 is a torch.
Oh, let's see. William was with Rumble.
Here. I'm gonna use you as a reference point straight. There, y'all should be able to see the whole square.
Honestly, probably marching you to the fire, so probably fairly up here.
Well, wherever William is, Fidget's next to him.
Oh, the music changed in a way I did not want it to. Go back.
Oh yeah, I do gotta watch the bot, don't I?
I still can't see anything. It's just gray.
What? I should.
Yeah, I can't even see
should have
myself.
eyes.
I don't.
I have given you eyes.
Well, give him better eyes.
Trevor loading, maybe?
Wait.
Maybe all that water made him
I
blind.
see. I know what happened.
Yeah, that's true. I have heard of that before.
There you go. Can you see?
Come on, roll 20, work with me. I can't see!
Yo.
Technically, I'm am I still being carried by you?
Yeah.
Yeah, technically. I was marching you to a fire, so.
Alrighty. Alright, I guess. When the fight starts, just sling me on your back or something.
Stow you on my back as a free action.
Yeah.
Then rage
just-
and grow, so you're like weightless.
Yeah, I'll just be like a piggyback.
You'll become like 6 light bulk, I think. That's the combo. You just ride on my shoulders and they can't get to you.
Yeah.
They gotta have a reach weapon to reach that high.
They start to hit William, just grows even taller.
Eventually that will be the case. Gotta get that tight stature.
Alright, you all set? Organized? Ready to go?
Yep.
Alright, I'm gonna give you all a choice on boss battle.
Oh.
Yes.
All y'all pick your own fate.
As hard as possible.
Cool,
Gold dealer. We already got them though.
Not
They're
again,
cool.
guys.
Do you
What was
want
that one?
2 really hard enemies or 1 really hard enemy with a bunch of chaff?
Let's go 2 really hard enemies. That sounds like fun.
Less little things to deal with.
Mm-hmm.
Good. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
now
okay.
that Everett's lightning doesn't do as much damage. Ooh.
Alrighty. That's your decision. The ground bursts.
Ah!
It was
And-
2 strikes. I knew it.
Dirt and stone are flung about as in the shade, just out of your line of sight, you see a large... Oh, I don't know how to best describe it. Serpentine-esque.
Oh, you fucker.
Oh no.
Is it the
Oh
hybrid?
no.
It's this guy.
Ah,
We just killed this guy in our other game.
Yeah.
you did.
And upon its back, you see a familiar robed figure.
It's doing the same thing
It's
we're
him.
doing. Oh no, he
Is
found a big
worm guy
worm.
riding a huge worm?
Found a big worm.
That's like if my mount was just a bigger me.
You hear that rumble? He's stealing our shit. This is our bit.
As, yeah. This is gonna be a really hard fight, I'm gonna tell y'all now. So, before that, do y'all want to take a quick 10-15 minute break? As we're in the halfway
Yeah.
Alright, we'll be back with this epic battle to come here shortly. Yeah, I have no preamble. We'll be right
I'm
back.
gonna stomp your boss.
I think
It's
it's
gonna
quick, so.
Damn it! I didn't go live soon enough. I was gonna get the story on live.
I wanna see like an Alicia mukbang, not for the sounds or anything, but just like the visuals of like
Unhinged
you just
serial killer.
absolutely demolishing a table full of food.
Voring a whole pie.
Oh god.
Kirby vacuum.
Careful, dear, going live with that phrase, you'll lose monetization instantly.
Just opening your mouth at the edge of the table and shoveling it in.
Oh, would lie. Welcome everyone. We're still talking about Patreons for these secret conversations, and I gotta say, it could make money.
Trust me, you guys want to hear it.
But all right, we're back, and now it's time for you all to despair.
Why is it that we're always 10 times funnier when we're not on screen?
You know what? I want to know that too.
As soon as we take a break, it's like, okay, here comes the comedy, bring it out.
It's because the pressure's not on us. Just be serious.
Yeah, our characters aren't funny.
That's true. I do play the most serious characters, as Cam knows and appreciates.
Oh no, it
I
was
don't
good.
want to, but I think I gotta.
Oh, whoops.
It's good that you rolled good.
I've never rolled this good for initiative.
Yeah,
That other fucking worm rolled. The cultist did so well.
I know.
I'm so ready for this fight.
I'll tell you now, the cultist is stronger than the worm.
That's why I'm worried.
What? He's just a bunch of worms.
yeah, that's why he's so.
What's he gonna do to me?
They together
I
strong.
mean, he vanished into a pile of worms last time.
Better be careful. He might be a heartworm. He'll worm his way in there, and you'll never be able to get rid of him.
I don't know. I
Oh.
saw that one movie where it was just a bunch of kids eating worms, and they could
Huh?
beat him. Have you never seen that movie?
I know which one you're talking about. What the fuck?
Yeah,
was
I
it
know.
called?
The plot of the movie is just a bunch of kids eat worms. That's literally it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's actually from a book.
Deep fried worms or something like that.
Yes.
How do you eat fried worms?
Yeah, How Do You Fried Worms? Classic.
Yeah, it's actually
That's
really
so
good.
It's a great book.
It's a great book.
Sounds disgusting.
It is
Alright.
a disgusting movie, yeah.
Sprite.
Judging by its cover.
I cast Summon Fae at my new 5th level.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, stronger unicorn. Let's go.
What are you summoning?
Summon. I think it'd be cool if you could just summon stronger versions of ones you already have. I'm gonna summon. Probably should have thought about this. I didn't expect to go first. I never go first. Maybe a Grimstalker?
What level is the unicorn? Because I actually might have a fix for stronger versions.
It's a level 3.
The 5th level doesn't summon level 5 creatures. Oh.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, it does.
No.
It says right there.
That's it right there.
5th level does summon level 5, yeah.
Yeah, 5th level, level 5.
Oh, it does.
it's level 4.
Okay. If you want, I can make us an elite
Oh, okay.
unicorn.
Oh,
One of mommy's specials.
I feel like it does sound very good.
Its stats get better, and I guess I could add a higher level heal spell to it.
Oh, but at the same time, you could summon a gnome.
I can summon a gnome, but that's really good with a bunch of small boys.
Yeah, but don't you want to know him?
Could summon a big fish.
Yo.
I'm not gonna
Let's
summon a
see.
lamphead. Lampheads suck. Just gonna cry on him.
Oh, that red cap is actually really
Ooh.
good.
He is, right? Lurker in the Light is actually pretty good.
The Grin Stalker is creepy. Give it that.
It's all the way over there, so I'm not gonna use Lurker in the Light. Okay, I think I will go Grimstalker.
Guess he was lurking in the light. Oh shit. Okay. So you're
Lurker in
gonna
the Light
summon...
summon another Fae if conditions
Summon
in
creatures
there.
cannot summon more creatures, sadly.
What?
Rules.
But he has an ability to.
Yeah, is strictly forbidden.
No!
Unless you
You
do it through
coward.
rituals.
You cowards!
So, Grimstalker?
Yeah.
Grimstalker. Boop.
Ugh.
Yeah, look at his
Yeah,
little mouth there.
Near, like, near the bottom of his torso.
What, you think it's a penis?
No, it's just a
Listen, I
weird-
never said that.
It's a boomerang.
They're violently murderous fae. I'm glad it's pointed somewhere else.
They are violently murderous, yeah.
It does look like it has glasses. If you look like the expanded picture, it's like a monocle thing.
Wait, is a Grimstalker a weird nerd?
Oh no, did I summon a nerd?
I think you might have.
I don't
can't
think
cast
it's actually
spells.
not that nerdy. It might be.
20 intelligence. Ah, it's nerdy.
Anyway, you can summon it. It's got a range of 30 feet. And, oh, actually, I think you need access to the token.
No, I just did it.
Oh, okay, you did? I'm sorry.
Put it back. Somewhere like that, yeah.
And it's got
And
two
then-
actions.
It is going to Woodland Stride and run away. It's just gonna hit with a claw.
Okay. Alrighty, that misses.
Dang.
You have one action remaining. That also misses.
No. Fine.
It's striking, and the giant worm's tough carapace seems to be protecting it.
Just beating uselessly on this guy. I act together with mommy,
Mm-hmm.
and she would. I can't see anything. I think I started movement speed.
Did your whole screen just go dark?
Yeah. Oh no, 5 feet less. There you go. And that's my turn.
Okay.
And now I die.
All right. The cultist atop the worm begins to gesticulate
Ew.
and make guttural noises in language I don't think any of you understand. Nope, probably not.
No, I speak Noman Solon.
I know as Lanty, Elvish, and Goblin.
Are they speaking the Molangi dialect?
No. Do any of you speak Aklo?
Nope.
No.
Wait, I might.
He has a lot of intelligence to investigate.
He does have Aklo.
fucking way.
It does make sense actually for him because it's also the language of aberrations.
I know a lot of the languages of Fae and elemental languages. Stuff that I believe would come up in his research.
Yeah, and what are Darrows?
It is casting a spell.
They're like twisted evil dwarves.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
No, Darrows are evil gnomes.
Oh, they changed it.
Ah, I see.
Okay.
No, Darrows are
Dwargar.
always evil gnomes. Duragar, what you're
evil
thinking.
nerd.
Those are evil.
Yeah, they're evil
dwarves.
dwarfs.
The Darrows in D&D are also dwarf.
No, they're
No,
gnomes.
this Dwargar.
Pretty sure they are.
It's 5e, 5e, B5e. I have nothing I can do to stop a spell.
Yeah. Well, yeah. You might have reactions that know what spells are when they're being cast. as a thing.
I do not believe I have any of that. I
Alright,
can just
then.
hear what he's saying.
Then it casts a spell. And the purple worm glows and seems to become enchanted.
Uh-oh.
Does it give off light now?
Nope.
Oh,
It was a temporary effect, and now it has been buffed in some form or fashion. Then it is going to hop off the worm, move over here. William,
Alrighty. Double checking. Some fun stuff I can do. I gotta also... no, I could technically move. Could I cast a line spell, like, next to me? Like, if I stand right here, right in this spot right here, could I do whoop, like that?
yes, actually.
Oh, cool.
All area spells are generated from a corner on squares.
That's
where
pretty
they start.
cool. But, actually... then I might also do this. Walk over here, and I'm going to cast Cone of Cold, hitting both of them.
Okay.
Now, Cone of Cold, is that a save?
Post the spell. That will tell us everything we need to know. It is based on a reflex save.
Cool.
Alrighty. Cone of Cold coming right out. Let's see here. Fail. And just double checking. Okay. So the giant worm fails, taking 37 cold damage. And the cultists crit succeeds.
What the fuck?
That was actually a stupid high roll for it.
What the fuck?
It's okay, it's only
you
got
would have
a
made it with a 2, so
it's only got a plus 28.
It is a very hard to pin down creature. That is its best save, by the way.
That's fair. That's a lot of my saves.
So as the cold comes out, the cultist itself seems to just disappear into a bunch of worms, some being frozen off before reappearing in its place.
Yeah, most of my shit is is gonna be reflex saves, so
that's a
Alright.
higher reflex than Brandmaster.
yep. Well,
Oh.
that's my turn. Those are my actions.
Alrighty. Purple worm's turn. Nom nom time. With surprising alacrity, it
Oh fuck.
strikes out at the first creature to approach it, which was the Grimstalker.
Seems a little rude.
Was a 35 hit it?
Yeah, probably.
Oh, that's right. It has improved grab.
Yeah.
Does a 35 crit it? I apologize.
It does do that, yeah.
All right, that's gonna be at 52 damage.
hey,
It's
it's
deadly
still
2d10.
alive.
Oh, it is deadly 2d10. Thank you.
You fuck, Hooter.
Don't tell the teacher to pick up the homework.
Summon a unicorn next time.
Hey, it almost lived.
It died.
It was good while it lasted.
I mean, this is damage that no one else is taking.
That is true. You just potentially prevented a lot of damage coming to your team.
I'll
All
say
right,
if it rolls an 8 or above, I'm crit.
It now turns its attention to the next closest creature.
Uh-oh.
And it opens its jaw wide, and a tendril of viscera and tendons shoot out. Does a 38 hit mommy?
Yeah.
Does a 38 crit mommy?
Yeah.
All right, that's gonna be 36 piercing damage.
Isn't William a
And-
wizard? Why do you have
Yeah.
better AC than me and mommy?
I don't know. I said 26.
And I need you to make a fort save, please. I need mommy to, anyway.
I'd rather not.
That's unfortunate for you, then.
Mommy doesn't have my immune system built up by days of drugs.
All right. Let's see. No onset, so it's just immediate. That's good to know. That's good to know. That's a failure.
Guys, I'm gonna die.
So, mommy takes 17 poison damage and becomes enfeebled too.
Mommy was more of a dexterous melee fighter, right?
I wouldn't go that far.
All right. Oops, I probably shouldn't use that one.
That being said, those of you that have those alchemical elixirs, this might help with the poison. Just a tad.
Oh yeah, and your
I
Grimstalker
don't
should be
have
dead,
that.
right?
Yeah.
All right, that's technically its first action because the first was a hasted action.
Oh no. Damn, I'm sorry. didn't
It's gonna
mean it.
bite down on mommy now.
No.
Does a 25 hit?
Fuck you. Fuck you and everything you bring to this game.
All right, that's gonna be 40 piercing damage.
God damn, Booter.
And then mommy gets swallowed whole.
That's cool.
Oh, sorry, that's as a reaction. My bad. That's not even her its last action because it has
No.
fast swallow. So 16 more bludgeoning damage.
At least we got its reaction out for the turn.
If it only has one reaction.
Shh. Let's just be hopeful.
All right. And then I think you're just out of range. You are just out of range, you lucky SOB. All right, it's gonna move.
Oh god! Rumble, help!
As you're the next closest target.
Rumble!
Can't move it like 1 square down.
Nope.
Okay.
And moved straight.
Go
Straight to the
straight
nearest
up.
target.
Rumble!
Right there, slug.
Let's see. Weird.
Don't tell
All
me
right.
what to do.
That was all its actions? Yep, that's all. Yeah, that's all its actions. Okay. To be sure.
I lived, bitch.
Rumble.
All
But
right.
You're at 5 HP.
Well, we're gonna rage.
Okay. Do you need to grow?
No, that would be spend an action, and that would make me
Oh,
do
okay.
nothing this turn. I'll have to do that next turn.
When do you get Mighty
You
Rage?
get that mighty rage in.
Not till 11.
Oh.
Yeah.
But it's so good.
But
When
will make things a lot easier. That
Doesn't your size grow? Aren't you still able to hit?
No, he needs to use a special action for it.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not
It's,
automatic until 11.
Well, I mean,
It's
he'll
this one.
grow, and then you can still hit.
I have to draw my weapon. Oh no, I guess we just started the fire, right?
Yeah, I always let you guys draw your weapons to begin with.
Oh, okay, then yeah, well, might as well.
Okay. Meep.
Rumble.
And you become clumsy one.
I was already clumsy one as soon as I drew my weapon.
Ah, well. Let's just make it easier then. Excuse me. Okay, you have one action remaining.
We're gonna go for a swing.
Okay.
I don't have any special swings, do I? It's always good to check that. Nah. Alright. Woof.
Woof. That was a pretty low roll. A 3. Unfortunate. That misses.
Yep. That's my turn.
Alright, Fidget, it's your turn. Sprite's not looking good.
Alrighty.
Ah!
Sprite will die at the beginning of their next turn.
Oh, I know.
Ah! Woe is me!
Oh, lucky for y'all, I got 4 casts of this.
I should have
Phew.
summoned a unicorn.
Alright, that's
Alright.
63 HP.
Yep.
Oh my god, 63?
Yeah.
That's almost as much as I took on the first hit.
Yeah, one action remaining, Fidget.
Torn. Yeah, you know what? I'm moving
Okay.
about there because then I can still be in range of everyone.
Okay. Everett.
Okay, so what would be the best angle to hit both the enemies with lightning bolt?
That would be somewhat difficult.
Wouldn't it be like the square next to William?
Like that.
Let's see here. Yeah, if you move up to here at the very least, you can hit both of them.
Okay, perfect. That's exactly what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, just barely. Alright, lightning bolt reflex saves.
And the DC is 24, because that one's kind of
Yep.
easy to forget.
Pass. Purple worm takes 18 damage. And not a critical success.
Oh, it rolled a 3.
Cultist takes 18 damage.
Okay. It's a very reasonable amount to lose of its health bar.
Alrighty. That's all your actions. Sylvanas.
Whoa. Okay, we're gonna... That's considered,
It is technically
Flanking,
flanking,
right?
yes. You do make
Okay.
through one full square of it.
Thanks, William.
Uh,
Yeah, then we're gonna stab it.
Okie dokie.
We're not gonna stab it.
I misses.
Yeah.
Barely, I'll tell you. You were off by 1. Oh, 2, I'm sorry.
Oh,
Off by 2.
Even with flanking?
That's with flanking.
Yeah, okay. Dueling Berry.
Okay.
Tester.
Okay. All right, Sprite. At the beginning of your turn, you
I
take.
die.
Let's see. Is it just the swallow damage again?
I believe so,
I sure
if I
hope
remember
not.
correctly.
That was a lot of damage.
Oh, at the end of each of its turns. So it's at the end of your turn, but you do take its swallow damage again. So you get to the end of your turn until you take damage.
Okay. William, we gotta kill this turn.
I
Just the two of us.
like to try.
I cast Summon Fae
Okay.
to summon Better Unicorn.
You're gonna summon an elite unicorn. All right.
Yes.
Bum, bum, bum. Monster catalog.
Is it extra sparkly?
It's a good point. Is it extra sparkly, and does its mane flutter in the non-existent wind?
You tell me. What does your elite unicorn look like?
Everyone sees as a sort of swirling vortex of green and like grass and stuff starts up to appear on the ground as this majestic beast, absolutely beautiful creature, crawls its way out, and it's a regular unicorn, but it's like just slightly buffer, and also it's got these pretty sparkly stars around it, and it does have one big black star on its butt cheek. Its mane is so full and luscious, and it's fluttering, and it whinnies. It stands up on its hind legs and neighs into the vast sky. True beauty. And then it heals me.
Okay, 1 second here. I am putting in. I don't think it's. I'll put in the skills because I'll forget otherwise. 12, 13,
Let's-
10, 11.
Let's put it not within murder range.
Oh yeah, you are slowed 1 as well.
Me? Oh no.
No, mommy is.
Oh.
So wouldn't that also mean? Well, so he only has 2
Uh,
actions.
Actually, that might be a good point. Let me double check real quick here.
Teacher, you forgot the homework.
It is
You're
a good
slowed
point.
1.
Hey, you said
That's
I
like those
won't kill
TV
you.
channels.
We'll use the rules against you.
You can't kill me.
Don't challenge that.
I stand by
Oh,
what
I
I
may
said.
just allow you to summon the unicorn anyway. Because if not, you're gonna have more trouble. Let's see. I think everything just.
It's
goes
right
into-
under the gear in your Eidolon section.
The what?
Yeah.
Under the gear in your Eidolon section, it's in the lost and altered actions.
HP goes to 60.
Don't do it. Don't protect my unicorn, please. I can do without the unicorn. I'll survive anyway. You can't kill me. You'll never kill me.
You went really fast from please not my unicorn to I don't even need it like a second.
There we go.
Yeah. Sometimes you just gotta be confident.
Let's see.
Live confidently and die foolishly. That's what I always say.
It is true.
Or live foolishly, die confidently. Something like that. I don't know.
No, it was the first one.
I'll do both. Confident and foolish in both life and death.
Hell yeah.
Death can't put a damper on my unearned confidence.
It actually states here, if only one of you becomes restricted in how you can spend your actions, the restriction doesn't automatically extend to the other.
No.
It gives immobilized or petrified as an example, but those are physical restrictions. The sprite itself is not currently being physically restricted.
Get wrecked, Slug. I know you want me to die, but you'll never kill me.
Now we get the unicorn.
If either one of you is hit by a slowed spell, that's a different story because the magic transfers. But this is only the Eidolon is restricted by physical forces, so. Alright, and then let's adjust the token real quick. And I think its AC actually goes up. Oh, that's been already put in. Okay. Alright. And with the level bump, it can cast heal at 4th level.
Yo-ho!
I'll give it an additional heal spell. 1 heal spell at 4th level.
Isn't this the same health it had before?
No, I had 45 before. Now it's at 60.
Oh, I see. The current set 45.
Wow.
Let's see here. Additional heal spell. Let's see. That's going to be bracket 4d8. Bracket plus, what's that, 32? Okay. Done. As a higher level heal spell. I'm assuming you're going to use the higher level one?
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead. Oh, how'd you get only 10? Oh my god. That's very unfortunate.
Oh.
And it's a 2 action.
At least it's 42.
Increase by 32. Love
Yeah,
that.
so it's still 42. It's still a good amount.
But not enough.
Alright, and Mommy can act
Ah,
Wow.
with
I'm
act
too
together.
used to minusing my health. Mommy will act with act together. She will. Escape? Do I want to escape?
You cannot escape normally.
Oh. I punch it.
Oh, I guess you could
Yeah.
escape, right? Maybe you can, actually.
Oh?
I think
There's
it's
the
with
rupture.
It's the rupture.
Yeah.
Which is 24.
No, you can actually attempt an escape action as well.
But if I do that, it'll bite me again. Can it bite me if I'm already swallowed? I don't think so. I don't think it
No,
can
I can't
activate
bite you
that.
while you're swallowed.
Do you have teeth in your stomach,
I
Peter?
actually...
I
You
mean,
don't
this
wanna
thing
know
probably
that. Good
does,
question.
honestly.
You do not want to know
It
the
is a
answer to
worm.
that question.
I do want to know, actually.
No, I don't think you do. I am sitting pretty... I like being in its stomach, actually. I prefer it here.
You're gonna
Okay.
take free damage then?
It's safer here. I punch it.
Okay, go ahead.
It'd be really funny if you did the rupture value.
I literally can...
Uh,
Oh, no.
Critical.
You actually
That's an
can.
18.
That did not do it, unfortunately, though.
Almost.
Whew.
If
You
didn't
need
roll
24 damage. But that is 18. Pretty snazzy. The worm reacts violently to something.
Oh,
You're squishy in here.
Never mind.
You don't have. Oh no! Oh wait, no. Physical unarmed attacks if we don't have deadly. Never mind.
And you almost made it even though you're enfeebled too, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you didn't even put the enfeeble on there, did you?
I did.
You did. It's got a -2 in the damage. You can
Oh, I
it
do
on
see it,
the
okay.
attack.
Right. All right. All set to go. Now your turn.
Yes. I
Okay.
believe that's it.
The cultist's turn. The cultist, you can see the worms beginning to gather back together.
Of course, it regens.
Hit it with fire.
Let's see here. That's an interesting prospect. Yeah, I think it will. It begins to incantate and points to the unicorn. The unicorn needs to make a will save, please.
No, what did it ever do to you? Is it gonna corrupt my beautiful beast? Is it a mental?
It is a mental effect.
Oh no.
That's
Have
a
a hero
crit failure.
I hear a point.
No. Oh.
32.
That's so close. That's still a failure.
Oh.
What?
It's not a crit
Are
failure,
you
though.
kidding me?
The unicorn begins acting strangely, and you feel your control over it disappeared.
No. Can I unsummon?
Nope. Well, you can just not sustain the spell.
How dare you? You can kill me, but stay away from my beautiful unicorn.
All right. It has used one of those slots. Good to know. Okay.
Oh, Bleeder didn't take damage at the end of his turn.
Oh, yes. Thank you.
It wasn't the worm's turn.
No, it's at the end of
turn.
your turn.
My turn?
For
Oh,
the swallow.
no.
Let's see. You take 19 damage.
Idiot. Only 19, you loser. This is why I like being in the stomach.
All right. It is going to... it is going to move here. William, you're adjacent to a big scary worm monster.
Yep, that I do. I have a thing I could do against the Mr. Worm cultist. Unless his AC is also absolutely cracked. I'm gonna, first of all, fucking move.
Okay.
I fidget. And towards the worm cultist, I'm gonna cast Chromatic Ray.
Okay.
If it'll come through.
Please don't split damage.
That's not what it does. Well, also, this thing, we have a thing we can do. All of you can handle this. You're in melee. I'm not. Where the fuck is the thing? Okay, that just disappeared. Y'all seeing Chromatic Ray?
No.
What the fuck? I sent it through twice.
Okay, let me hop into your sheet and do it.
Yeah, I've been noticing that issue as well with certain stuff recently. I wonder if it's a bug with Roll20's latest update.
I'm curious. Oh god, where did I go? Weird.
Chromatic Ray is such a cool spell.
Huh, Chromatic Ray itself just seems to be broken.
God, that's really dumb. Oh well, I make a spell attack roll is the main thing.
Yep. I wish you could just click a spell attack roll button, but there is none.
There's
Yeah.
at the top left, isn't there?
No, I can't. You
Nope.
can't click it though.
I guess you can click one of your other attack spells, like Ray of Frost.
That has a 37 to hit.
37 to hit. Alright. That does hit.
All right, what do we get?
Alright.
That is going to be a 1. Fire. It does 30 fire damage directly to the target.
30 fire damage. Alright.
And that is like the one spell I have that can do damage that isn't a reflex save. Other than
Oh,
that, it's just cantrips.
the lightning bolt actually did more damage. That's interesting. I did not notice that before. Okay. Interesting, interesting. Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna adjust for the damage from the lightning bolts and then 30 damage of fire. Okay, you strike out, and before it can completely disapparate into a swarm of worms, you strike it somewhere in its core and it recoils back. You seem to have done some damage to it.
Hell yeah.
Alrighty.
That is my turn.
It's the big boy's turn. Alright. It is in a really good spot. The big worm lunges up and begins to thrash around it. We'll start with Sylvanas, who's technically the closest. That's gonna be a jaw attack. Does a 31 hit?
Oh yeah, that hits. Ow.
Alright, you take 31 piercing damage. You're grabbed, and it's going to swallow you as a reaction.
Ugh.
So you're going to take...
This is kind of a weird one.
There's nothing saying it can't. It's going to be 24 extra bludgeoning damage. Next in the thrash. It's going to be a stinger attack against Rumble.
Oh wait, no, doesn't it need to make an athletics check?
Oh yeah, wasn't that the thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't just automatically do it.
Yep. Attempts on athletics checks opposed by the grabbed creature's reflex DC.
Okay. First against Mommy.
That seems
Oh,
kind of rude.
Cool.
Yeah.
And Sylvanas.
oh my god!
Yeah.
Okay.
It's only rolling a 7.
Good thing you guys called that out, though. But we could have missed that. Woo. Anyway, stinger attack against Rumble. Does a 35 hit Rumble?
That does hit.
That's gonna be
Not a crit.
29 piercing.
Is it possible to liberating step this?
From inside.
It is the same action, so I will say in the chaos you can do so.
Yes.
Ah, I hear the sound of my friends dying through the walls of this.
So that will be what, 10 less damage?
11.
11 less damage. Rumble. So
Take it.
that is going to be 18 damage. I need you to make a fort save, please. All right. Success. I totally
Critical
forgot.
success.
Mommy on her turn also needed to make a fort save against the poison because she was still poisoned. So if Mommy could make another fort save, please. So much stuff going on with one creature.
I get it. You just want me dead.
You keep begging for it.
I didn't say it was uncalled for.
Failure.
It's
You get a
extremely
stage
called for.
2. You take 25 poison damage.
Fine.
Alrighty.
I like it.
And then both Everett and Rumble can now take a step.
No, just Rumble.
Oh, is it just Rumble? Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm-
I'm thinking Mia's thing.
Yeah, I'm not exalted. I'm not cool.
You don't get to be exalted, yeah. Alright.
Oh, it's okay.
No, it's not.
Next is...
Like a step up.
Okay. And then it's going to be a body attack against Everett. Does a 30 hit you, Everett?
Yeah, it does.
That's going to be 14 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Alrighty. And let's see here. Oop, 1 second. You guys need to go in order of when you've been swallowed. Mommy goes deeper in.
Uh,
There you go. And let's see here. So that's 2 actions for it. Still got 2 more actions to go. Let's see here. What is it gonna do? Closest target, it's gonna attack Rumble again. It's gonna make another Jaws attack. Oh. This is a 37 hit.
37 will crit.
Alright. That is gonna be 62 points of damage. And you are grabbed. But it cannot fast swallow you.
What can it hold in its belly? Jesus.
It can hold up to a huge creature.
It's so big.
It can hold equivalently 1 huge, 2 large, or 4 medium.
Yep. So, if it swallows
Oh.
Rumble, that will be...
It'll be full.
It'll be
Wait, there's not that much room in here. It's so cramped now.
and it actually can't swallow you because it can't with its hasted action or quickened action, so it's going to bite you again.
I liked it better when it was just me in
Miss.
Not even you in there.
Alrighty, that is the Purple Worm's turn. Devastating. Rumble.
Oh, you know what? I totally forgot to give me my temporary hit points. 1 second while I add some more back to my
Sure.
health.
That's fair, that's fair.
here. I feel you, mate. It's hard to remember.
Let's see, we'll do that. And that's... Alright, Rumble, what are you doing?
You know, I think I'm gonna go for a trip. That sounds good.
I totally forgot. Elite Unicorn did act on Booter's turn before being unsummoned. Let's see.
Didn't I just summon it this turn?
Yeah, Booter, the cultist went after.
Yeah, I summoned it this turn, and then it got taken from me, and I haven't had a turn since.
That's true.
Oh, I am incorrect. My apologies.
Leave my unicorn alone!
No. Anyway, go ahead, Rumble.
I can't move like I wanted, so that's unfortunate. Can go for a trip.
Okay. This is against its reflex DC.
Yeah, so that's a 31.
It hits. Actually, it's DC on the dot.
Oh,
It goes
Holy
prone.
Falls over.
I'll take it.
So Rumble, you how do you topple this being?
As it's like probably just bit onto him, he looks at its core, kind of like lifting it up with his shoulder a bit. He swipes at the underside, kind of knocking its balance off and knocking it to the ground.
All right, it
Try to
topples
lean
over.
forward.
Everyone inside feels massive jolts as you bounce around in its guts.
All right. What else can we do?
Oh, do you have an attack of opportunity by chance?
I do.
You could have attacked it when it swallowed people.
Oh, okay. I
It's a
wasn't sure if,
manipulate action.
Oh, sweet. Then we'll do that swing real quick.
Or is it actually? It might not be. But grappling
Just have
is.
to attack.
Grabbing is inherently, so
The 27 probably wouldn't have hit anyway.
it doesn't hit.
All right. Well, back to this turn.
Yep.
Yeah, we're just gonna have to swing on this guy.
Okay. Miss.
Yeah, just gonna have to go for the third one too.
You tripped it earlier.
Yeah.
Oh, did you hit the wrong button? I was looking at the Fishards there. Because there's just a normal Fishard attack.
Well, one was for the reaction, and then the second
Oh,
one was
okay,
for
okay.
the-
There we go. That makes sense. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm looking at a lot of pages of lots of information here. I apologize. Go ahead. Nope.
A 2. All right, that's my turn.
Hey, you toppled it though. That was pretty huge. Fidget.
Alright. Let's see. How far out are these? Actually, I don't have to worry about that. 3 action heal, and I'm negating the worm and the cultist if the cultist is in range.
Okay. Easy enough. That should hit everyone. Everyone who's missing HP gets 29.
Based fidget.
No, that would be 30, because I would have pulled out the healing staff.
Oh, 30.
I'll take it.
Thank God I didn't want to be at 88 HP.
I did kind of want to be at an even 95.
I don't
Yeah,
know
but now
if
you're at
swallowed people
96.
actually can be targeted.
I wouldn't wait. You think healing magic can't go through flesh, Cameron?
Normally it can't. It's just like you can't shoot fire through people to hit people on the other side.
What?
Let's see
Okay.
here.
Since I've been so nice to you, I feel like it should hit me, but not mommy.
I would, but you've been using the rules to bludgeon Booter all day today, so...
Did you already add yours, Alex?
It does target all
did get a
living and
heal
undead
full.
creatures in the burst.
Yeah, it's just all.
That has no effect on line of effect. And there's a solid barrier between 2 targets, you can't hit them regardless. Let's see...
What are we talking about?
Healing through objects.
To heal me?
No, you're fine because Sprite is outside its body,
Yeah.
so that's not an issue.
Oh yeah.
Cam, I ask that you are the vessel of my vengeance towards Slug.
You know what? I can't find one easily, so I'll just let Sylvanas be hit by it for now.
Yes. Cam, you're so cool and based.
Thank you. All right, that's Fidget's turn. Everett.
Okay, would I be flanking if I went right here?
No.
Okay. Where would I be flanking if?
Your shortest
Wait,
path to flanking would be right here.
Is that not through a square?
No, it has to go through the center of the square.
Oh, right.
Okay, I'll go. Oh, sorry.
You're fine.
You have plenty of movement.
Okay, I'll go right here, use double slice, and hit it with my swords.
Okay. Okay, that hits.
That
And that misses. And also roll an additional d6 because you used your charm last turn, so you have the lightning effect on your weapon. On your bastard sword. Alright, so that's going to be 21 total points of damage. Potentially.
Not enough to rupture.
No.
Oh.
Surprise.
damn. 28's not enough, even though it's prone, right?
It wasn't 28 damage. It was
No. 28 to hit.
28 to hit. No, unfortunately. Its AC is 32. So you need a 30 or higher when it's prone. Alright, that's all Everett's turn. Sylvanas, you're inside.
Can no longer attack with my rapier. So pull out Dagger of Venom for an action.
You should be able to attack with your rapier.
I thought it was can't attack with weapons that are bulk or above.
Let's see
Or did I read it
here.
wrong?
So many rules.
Yeah, a monster.
Only with
so I
unarmed
can-
attacks or weapons of light bulk or less. I see.
Yeah,
You are correct.
so pull out knife, stab, cry.
Miss.
That's turd.
You have one more action.
Pull out was one action, stab was second, and I'm
Yeah.
slowed.
Oh, you're slowed. That's right. Fair enough. All right. You take swallow damage. Boop. 18.
Ow.
Alrighty. Sprite.
Okay. I can't control the unicorn, eh?
Yep. You can choose to sustain the spell anyway, in case the unicorn breaks out.
Oh, it rolled a nat 17. It didn't even succeed.
That's true. I'm just telling you how the rules work. Probably not the best choice.
Mommy have a thing that does piercing or slashing damage.
I believe mommy's attacks are inherently slashing.
No, I think they're all bludgeoning.
No, they're listed as slashing.
It's
Yeah,
bludgeoning.
you're using
Oh.
her raiments, her garb
Oh,
slashes
pretty cool.
people. Yeah.
I will then. I don't know. Okay.
One second, I'll be right back.
I'll cast
Oh,
a
right.
cool.
If you could somehow poison it, that'd be huge. Or second it or something.
If you insist.
Actually, that'll be huge in just preventing it from swallowing people. Now I think about it.
But if she's able to deal 24 slashing or bludgeoning, we'll get out of here, Booter.
Why would we want to get out?
I would like to get out.
Why would you want to get out? That's not my spell DC. Why does it say that? It's not even what's listed on her character sheet.
Oh, I don't know about fortitude saves. That might be a rough one.
Yeah.
All right, what are you doing?
I'm blasting a fungal infestation down this nerd's throat.
Alrighty.
Just read up
Mommy's
its
doing
throat.
this.
Yeah.
Okay. Because it's from inside, it will get 1 level of success worse.
Hype. Everyone pile on your hero points until it fails so that it crit fails.
That'd be pretty hype.
Crit success. So a normal
Damn.
success.
Oh,
Someone do it.
You know what? Use
Roll a
mine.
9.
You're
I
gonna
saw
use
that
yours?
one. Yeah, roll it again. That one, I'm feeling it.
Even better.
What?
And who's next?
It went from a 9 to an 18. I don't think we should use it.
Well, it's got to be worse than an 18.
It's got to be an 8 or below for it to be a failure.
That's almost half.
Sure.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Yes! Damn!
Crit success.
All right, back to the start.
Okay, we're making progress. Come on, who's next?
I'm not.
I think
It's
that's
not budging an
fine.
inch.
No,
I'm not. I'm saving my hero point in case one of y'all go down.
that's fair.
I'm willing to die for
Yeah.
this.
I'm not.
It has become poisoned. I'll take half of 2d6.
Dang. Doesn't get a weakness. I tried to help y'all out.
2d6.
Yeah, the weakness 2 to slashing would have been nice.
Poison. Alrighty, that's Mommy's action.
And then I will act together
Mhm.
to my dude does not have any one action stuff.
Mhm. Not magical, no. Probably. Unless you have guidance.
Can I try to command the unicorn to get it back?
Sure. I can make you make a contested will against its, the spell's DC. Sure.
Yes. No.
Alright. You sustain the spell to try to command, and the unicorn doesn't do anything. You have one action
Mommy.
remaining for Sprite.
Mommy punches the thing.
Mommy cannot. Mommy has reduced
Oh
actions.
no, she's so slow.
The
Ah!
Sprite can take one more action.
You will. Make a recalled knowledge
Okay.
on Big Worm.
Okay.
I don't know, what would this be? Nature?
It is a creature. Okay.
Respectable
That
roll.
is the check. I don't know if that would be enough. It could. Could. It is not, unfortunately. You don't know anything about this creature.
Dang.
Alright. Unicorn axe. Let's see here. Under the effects of the spell that was cast upon it. Okay. Gotta look something up real quick. Make you use any of your actions. Okay. Unicorn's horn glows. And the worm seems revitalized.
Do that.
Damn.
At least it's gone at the end of the round.
Let's see. That's gonna be a total of 31 HP. All right. Mommy will take at the end of your turn. Let's see. Swallow damage. 16. And then Mommy needs to make a fort save against the poison.
I'm gonna die here.
That's unfortunate. Let's see. That's gonna max stage 28 damage. Poison.
Only 28. Weak.
Don't forget the 16 from before.
This is the third time this has happened, right?
Yep.
Okay, you got 3 more rounds of this at the very least.
And now the unicorn gets to make another will save.
Nice.
So
It's gonna crit this. Just you. I believe in my
Nat
boy.
1.
Fail. Crit fail. That's unfortunate.
Hey, you're right. It did crit this.
It did crit. Yeah, the opposite direction.
Wait. Is it 20 still a crit fail?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, you better.
Yeah, I got a 32 and it was still a failure.
Oh yeah.
This is the worst.
It's turn. It's gonna stride. It
Oh no.
points its finger at you, Rumble. And it shoots a sickly ray at you. There's a 38 hit.
Does it have the actions for this? It controlled the creature and then strided?
That's not how Dominate works.
I see.
Dominate dictates that creature's actions. It doesn't spend actions to command.
That will critically hit, yeah.
Alrighty, make fort save. You get 1 degree of success worse. That's a failure, so you're now enfeebled 3.
Ooh.
And it lasts a minute.
And it lasts a minute.
Oh.
For a first level
dude,
spell slot, Raven Feelment's a really good spell.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Okay, so I'm not able to hit this worm ever again. That's good to know.
William! Oh, I'm sorry. The worms begin to come back together.
Well, I can try this at least. I'll just fireball both the worm and the cultist.
Okay.
That's all I really got.
Oh god, do I take damage from that?
Nope.
Probably.
Nope, you're protected inside the stomach.
And it would be really fun
Yeah.
if it did, though.
Pretty good damage.
Purple worm's gonna roll a reflex. Success. Takes 15 damage. The cultists. Also just a success. So it takes 15, and then it seems to take extra damage.
Yeah. And I guess because I have nothing else to do, I'll recall knowledge of the worm man.
Okay.
I don't know, maybe it's a secret weakness.
Fire.
That, like, if we say his name, he'll, like, oh, and die.
Go ahead and make a check.
Otherwise, we
Alright.
might die.
You're looking for weaknesses specifically. You succeed the check. despite being essentially one whole creature made of many creatures, it is a swarm and yet not a swarm, sharing many of its same abilities and weaknesses. You find it has a weakness. It's not a crit success. You get one of its weaknesses. Damn. There you go. It has a weakness 10 to all area damage.
Huh. It's good to know.
She has been updated. Worm's turn. All right, Rumble. It's Namen time. Let's see. It has you grappled. Its turn has started. It's going to use a reaction to swallow you.
Wait, so
All right. It's got to use its
Athletics versus your...
and this will be at a -2 because it is prone.
Does this count as a manipulate trait in a sense?
It does, yes. Oh, wait, no. Swallowing does not. Sorry.
when he was grappled though.
When he was grappled, it would have been, yes.
Yeah.
So does a 30 beat your athletics DC?
Isn't it reflex?
Oh, I'm sorry, your reflex DC.
Yeah.
All right. Rumble gets swallowed. It's
Roll the
18
two.
bludgeoning damage.
Reduced to 11.
Oh shit! Hey, Rumble.
Stop squishing mommy.
Why is it reduced to 11?
Because I have resistance to bludgeoning damage as I'm raging.
Oh, really? That's cool.
Yeah. And fire, but that hasn't come up yet.
Hopefully, fire doesn't come up. That would be the hope right now. All right, let's see here. I think, let's see, let's squish y'all in here. Oh, I see. Actually, I know how I want to do this.
On the bright side, it can't swallow anybody else.
There you go.
Yeah, it's just most of the front line is gone.
Well, they're inside.
All right, Everett. Hey, you're the next closest target. It stands up. So Everett, you can smack it. And
Yes!
Rumble, you can't smack it with your weapon though.
Aw, shit.
No, you
I mean, you
can't.
can hero point that if you want.
Oh,
You know what? Use my hero point. We're near the end of the session.
Oh,
We are near
thank
the end
you.
of the session. Miss.
Shit, I'm using my hero point.
Okay.
Yes!
That is a hit. It was prone, not a crit. You cannot hit it, unfortunately. You're wielding your weapon currently.
Fair enough, I guess.
you don't just have a third arm as a branch sprouting out.
Yeah, you're not allowed to, like, you know, take one of your hands off of your weapon.
You know you
So,
can, just not as a reaction.
You don't need to be standing, just kick it.
Yeah, just kick.
You know what? Sure, I'll let kick happen. That's technically an unarmed blow.
Just a really aggressive headbutt.
Minus
Just
7.
7 damage.
Hey,
Wait, isn't your
it's
range
something.
bonus more than that?
It is when I'm wielding my weapon. If I'm wielding something else, it's a 6, but this is an agile attack, so it's a 3.
It gets cut in half, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Alrighty. So it stood up. And that is its haste or quicken action. Let's see here. Swallow is an attack, so it will suffer multi-attack from it. Good to know. Alright. It's gonna use a stinger on you, Everett. Blink. Does a 28 hit?
Yeah.
Alrighty, that's gonna be 39 piercing damage. I need you to make a fort save.
Oh.
Failure. You take an additional 18 poison damage. Oh yeah, Rumble, make a fort save for me, please. Or no, you passed the last one. Never mind, you're fine. So that's gonna be a grand total of 57 damage.
Oh.
Huh.
And I'm gonna put poisoned on you because I will forget otherwise. Boop. Alrighty. And let's see here. Now it's going to make a body attack against you. Miss. And one more. 33.
Oh. Yeah.
21 bludgeoning damage as it stings you and then whips your body, slamming you against the ground hard with 21 more bludgeoning damage. All right. And unfortunately, that's all the time we have tonight. I'm already pushing it.
It takes poison damage.
Ah, yes, it does. It takes 2d6. Yeah, I'll let you roll. It takes half of 2d6. Takes a
Nice.
whole 2 damage. And then rolls to overcome. Oh, keeps poison.
Based.
Alrighty. That is going to be it for this session. And we'll just do XP next time.
Yeah.
Okay.
No!
You nerd.
I'm 125 away from leveling up.
Let me level up in the middle of a fight.
Just an inside of worm power up. Like, go.
Suddenly bursts out.
See, what they don't tell you about purple worm stomachs is that it's actually a hyperbolic time chamber.
Yeah.
Yeah, they spent a whole
yes.
year in their training.
Well, then when they come out, they'll be stronger.
Yeah. And it's like a year in 7 seconds.
So can we get XP?
No,
Just
'cause
us.
it won't show until you leave the worm, so, you know, as per the hyperbolic chamber.
So we get an XP right as soon as we leave this worm.
Yep, which we'll calculate at the end of next session.
Nerd. I hate this.
Ugh, this is so rigged and scammed.
Duped! But that's gonna be it. Yeah, it's a hard fight. You guys are making really good progress.
Are we?
Yeah.
3 of us are fallen, one's near dead.
If I
I
get
hit,
touched, I die.
I hit this thing once with a gimme.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. You still made some really good progress on it. Once the worm goes down, too, the fight is gonna swing wildly.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's a hard fight. I did warn y'all, it's a hard fight. But Fidget's still got a lot in the tank as far as healing's concerned. So you guys still have a lot to work with.
Yeah, the problem is I can't heal them when they're inside the fucking worm, and I can't roll even on a crit to hit this thing. Which means either someone needs to kill it from the inside, or y'all are dying.
Yeah, one of
Ever
y'all
just-
needs to
I
kill it.
have a plan.
Ever just needs to crit it with double slice.
That would just
Yeah.
do all that, yeah.
Yeah. If ever can do that, crit once, you guys will be fine. And that will undo a lot of the purple worm's efforts to swallow y'all. But yeah. I wish we could have done a little bit more, or at least get done with one of the two.
No, not with this kind of fight. This would have been a full session fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We did spend like half the session on this fight, so.
That's
And-
true. If we spent the other half. Therefore, it would have been done.
That's, well, at least one of them. But yeah. How do you guys like in my boss battle?
It was hard.
Why are
I'm
you fighting
scared.
this dweeb?
I'll just put a nickel in the therapy jar.
Sorry,
I
what'd you say,
hope-
Slug?
Why are we fighting this dweeb? Why is he our boss battle?
That's a good question. He followed you from the forest. Oh yeah, you were there for the fight in the jungle, were you?
I was watching the stream. I know this is the dude y'all fought. He's an aberration.
He's just a gross wormy guy.
Maybe he's connected and he's the one in charge. And if we kill him,
All the portals disappear.
all portals disappear, and then we've damned the elemental plane of water, and we have to figure it out quick.
No, by some Deus Ex Machina, somehow that fixes it too.
Do we really
Well-
need to fix the plane of water? We can just destroy the other 3, right?
I mean, then
The plane of
in-
water, even if you all do nothing, will be fine for probably 10,000 years.
Yeah, but we don't want
We'll
to
be dead
doom
by
the
then.
people 10,000 years down.
I'm
Oh
fine
yeah,
with
no,
that.
the
Yeah.
universe will end 10,000 years down.
That's fine by me.
Yeah,
The previous generation didn't care about us. Why should we care?
yeah, the previous generation didn't do anything to stop the apocalypse
Yeah.
that they didn't know about.
That they did know about, actually.
They know about this.
Shell knew about this well since the 70s, I think. Just didn't do anything about
Yeah,
it.
everyone has known about the portals to the plane of water since the 70s.
What year is it now in Galarian? 71.
71.
20 year.
I think it's 4/3/22.
That's
4/3/22.
That's really far in the future.
I think so. I'd have to double check real quick what it is, but I know the last 2 digits are a year, because that's what Pathfinder goes off of.
Damn.
It's
It-
us in the
it
far
goes
future.
canonically with the making of the game.
That's really funny. And a cool way to handle it.
But yeah, I mean, I will say it's a little nerve-wracking, but I still think you guys have it.
I think it's gonna be another TPK.
I just hope I crit.
I mean, you are a fighter. It's like, if you don't, that'll be really weird.
That's true.
Maybe I'll play some Final Fantasy this next weekend as therapy. This is why I don't play healers in MMOs. My anxiety's through the roof already.
Do you want to swap? I'll have Sylvanas go through a whole, ass transformation, becomes a cleric, and then you can become the frontliner.
Chooses violence.
Yeah.
Fidget could actually really easily choose violence.
Fidget becomes barbarian.
I could see it.
But yeah, this is an interesting fight. That dominate was really unfortunate for you guys.
Now I know why you gave him the choice of the elite unicorn, because you wanted to take it away from him. The cause of despair.
Mhm.
You're the kind of person who gives someone a gift for a holiday because you want it.
No, I'm more like a genie. I give you things I know will bring your own destruction. Alright, well that's gonna be it for this stream. Thank y'all so much for watching. It's a tense one. It's a lot. You guys are almost halfway done with the purple worm though. And then you just got the cultist who hasn't done anything too major yet.
He stole my damn unicorn.
Yeah,
It's
and then
not
healed the
unicorn.
worm. So, shut up.
Nothing too major. Dominates unicorn and just heals.
You brought a really interesting piece to the board and he thought, oh, that would be great if I had it.
Are you punishing us for Booter?
I'm not.
Debatable.
Booter's unicorn would be able to help y'all too.
I mean, if it wasn't dominated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're fighting an intelligent enemy who's using a massive behemoth as a bludgeon. So,
That's lame. All my enemies used to be dumb.
well, half of them are, so you're fine.
You can't be that intelligent. You're just a pile of worms.
True.
I guess that's what a brain is,
Yeah.
though.